You hear everything?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Cool. Yeah. So we're back. Thank you, Cipha, for doing quality control. Here.
Hello.
Yes.
What it's
What it's do. What's up, people?
Yo.
Welcome to No Wahala.
We are back.
What is episode 42? I can't count that high.
It's
you
fine.
know that.
Everything's
Today we have a special guest.
How special?
Not too special.
10, top 10 comedians of all time. Top 10 comedians of all time. That's what the world knows him as now. You know,
Shout outs to DJ Cipha Sounds.
Man, thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming.
Cipha Sounds the most popular man in Nigeria now.
You've done the impossible.
Yeah.
You've been the first artist to cross over in record time.
And I united Nigerians with a hate towards me.
Without food. That's crazy. Without food. How nuts is that?
I'm not.
I didn't see nobody talk about jollof rice.
Nothing. They were just like, we hate Cipha.
That's nuts.
How you feeling, man?
No,
How does that feel?
People don't realize Cipha is also an artist.
No, they don't care about that right now.
People don't realize
they don't care. They want
A&R, DJ, comedian.
The man wears a lot of hats but right now, they don't care about any of that.
Right now, he's Nigeria's public enemy number one.
Wait, is it that big?
It's big.
They love Wizkid.
So I was in London.
Wizkid.
I was working in London, and I was sleeping when I started getting DMs and texts about Cipha.
About me.
Cipha, they have no idea that we know each other in real life.
Right.
No clue. It's just, this New York DJ talking crazy about Wizkid, Afro beats.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say they probably also don't care that we knew each other right now.
Probably don't.
Don't fall into this hot water with me, Tunde.
You know what? I've been in hot water for other things. You know what I'm saying? There's no, water's water.
I just
water
want y'all to know, if you guys don't like Cipha, so it's technically he's Tunde's friend.
Wow. So we're doing?
And then I know Tunde. You know,
is this what we're doing?
No, I'm just getting things out there.
You know what fella said though, right? Water has no enemy. So we're in hot water, but it's fine.
No. He didn't say the temperature.
Just let me. This is it. This is that.
Can you guys help me get this bus off of me?
Well, so basically, the yellow bus, the downfall around. The downfall is all of you might talk to Mr. Easy about that to get the bus off you because he had a really wild marketing campaign where he had all the buses.
Right? So he might be the bus whisperer.
He's the bus expert.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, because somebody threw a bus way on top of me.
We know who the somebody is, by the way.
That whose uncle used magic to throw a bus?
No. We know who shared the video, and everyone was like, I'm not gonna say the name. Yeah, but we know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not where I saw it. But salute to that person.
Right.
I'm happy to unify
How you feeling
everyone.
though? Like, how's your DMs looking like?
Oh man. Okay. Well, first tell the people if they don't know anything about the situation. I was on a DJ podcast called The Road Podcast. These are my friends in Las Vegas, and they just talk all DJ shit.
Right.
And
no, you're good.
And they talk all DJ shit. And I was on there with two other DJs that aren't normally on the podcast, and we were just talking about all the different avenues of music we play, and we got into a discussion about Afro beats, and I said a lot of things, and 1 minute taken out of context somehow got around, and then the first guy who hit me was the guy from the DJ Crooked from the podcast. He was like, "Are you getting messages from Nigerians?" I was like, "That's a strange question." Right. No, I don't think so.
Is it like scamming emails, or are we talking?
Can we play the clip for those that aren't aware?
Can we play the clip, like post? It was started right after he spoke about the London sound, and then he went into Afro.
It was about 2 minutes.
Okay, we could. All right,
let's see. Well, you tell me. Okay, hold on. Let me see.
To the listeners at home,
people really love it. A sexy I play sound. A lot of that stuff there. It makes people really happy because all like Drake's little minions love it, and
Drake's.
People feel cool. It makes people feel cool. Like, I'm in this place. They're playing some cool shit. I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
But it's like a cool that they can kind of like. Yo, it's not like weird techno. Cool.
I'm not on the radio no more. I don't break music anymore. I'm telling you guys right now, as DJs, I'm telling you, please do this. Get into the UK hip hop scene. The UK is making the most firest music right now, and none of us over here know anything about it.
You're talking about UK grime and all that shit?
Yeah, grime is one avenue of it, but there's literally like just hip, like it's basically like what we would call trap, they call drill. But yo, there's such fire fucking music. Like all these dope artists, they used to try to want to come to America. Then America just kept saying, "Fuck you, we don't know who you are."
I mean, they put the Fader used to put a UK rapper on the cover every other month.
Yeah,
and it never happened.
Nobody cared.
It would be like,
Nobody
this is
give a
going to
fuck.
be the biggest person, and it never worked. And they kept doing it over and over for years.
And if I was on the radio, like I used to be, I would be burning this shit. But Stormzy, Gigs, all these guys,
Gigs has
Skepta,
records,
yeah, they got fucking fire. And there's a whole bunch of.
Do you think it's gonna
kids.
like blow up in the States or?
We had Yoda on.
Dude, Drake tried to do this.
Yeah.
No, he
Drake
didn't.
tried.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
He did kind of.
No, he didn't. I'm gonna tell you my problem with Drake. Drake goes over there and reaps all the benefits, but he doesn't bring any of them over here. That's my problem with Drake.
But he put the the More Life with a playlist or whatever that shit. That was basically kind of like him trying to introduce that shit.
Who?
I mean, like,
honestly, if it wasn't for More Life, Black Coffee wouldn't be at the win.
Yeah.
So
but that record was already a super big hit.
What, Superman?
Yeah.
Well, it had a big house hit.
Yeah. But I'm saying for over there.
Yeah, but I mean, I think if it wasn't for More Life, like Black Coffee wouldn't be at the win, and I think if it wasn't for Drake, like people wouldn't know the WizKid stuff, like maybe at all.
Nobody knows WizKid.
You don't think so?
No, not. They try to make WizKid be like the Sean Paul of Afrobeats, and he's not even close to what Sean Paul was doing.
No, of course not.
Even
it's
close.
not. He's not like a mainstream artist, but people know those kind of records, I think.
Yeah, but listen, even your tone is like they kind of know. No,
he's not. They're not like
you
big.
knew Sean Paul.
Yeah.
Like even if you didn't like reggae music, you knew Sean Paul. That's what WizKid was supposed to be, but there's no star of Afrobeats and there's no star of this UK scene.
but he is still one of the top names that people will name when they mention Afrobeats. It's like Davido, WizKid, you know what I mean? Like those are the names.
Yeah, but that's because we are music heads. We're into music and we're talking to other music heads. Like let's go walk down the street and ask anybody who WizKid is.
So you're saying there's no face.
There's no face of Afrobeats.
Right.
There's no face yet.
There's no.
And Drake, you think Drake could have done a better job?
Not Afrobeats. I'm not. That's different.
Just in general.
Afrobeats and UK scene, they run side by side because most African artists are based in London.
Yes.
Most like Nigerians and Ghanaians that make this dope music, their home base is London or Nigeria. So it runs side by side. But there's a UK movement right now that's so fucking. I'm talking about hip hop, like grimy street niggas making dope ass music and nobody knows, yo. We only know Skepta a little bit because of Drake. We know Gigs a little bit because of Drake. And like the cool kids know, right?
Yeah.
The cool kids know because it's all an Instagram world, right? The real cool, like the ASAP Rocky type kids.
Yeah, I would say
know that shit.
ASAP did some. They did like good stuff first.
But it hasn't. But then there's no wave. There should be a wave.
So
there's
do you think,
so much fire.
You think there
music.
needs to be a superstar from that scene for it to break out here?
No. Not in Afrobeats. There needs to be a superstar because of the language barrier.
Okay.
In the UK scene, it just needs a push. There needs to be a lot of DJs playing. And the problem is, those UK artists are very stubborn, prideful people. So basically, they've just said, fuck America. Because we've been not paying attention to them for so long.
They've been trying for years, though.
But now they have their own scene, and they're making money. And they do all these
So they
festivals.
don't need the States now.
So now they're saying, fuck us. And I'm telling them, I had a long talk with Stormzy. I was in London doing shows with Dave Chappelle. And Stormzy came to one, and me and him, I talked his ear off. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm going to stop talking to you. But I was like, the thing is, you're a superstar in London. Like, he walk outside, he gets mobbed, right? I said, if you come to New York, no one will know you. You will walk around freely. And the reason why I know this, because I used to DJ a lot, and I used to invite all these football players, soccer players to the clubs, and they got more money than all the rappers. And they at the tables, bottles, and nobody's nothing. So I was like, it's going to be the same thing. And a rapper, just think of a rapper in general, can't handle it.
Life makes a bunch of solid points.
I try. I just want to say a blatant statement real quick. That clip that everybody saw in Nigeria or any African rooted people, it was a 1 little minute of a bigger statement I was trying to make. I'm just saying this. I'm a huge I'm a huge fan of the music, the culture, the movement, the genre, everything.
I feel like a lot of people got their introduction to you through that 1 minute clip.
Yeah.
Right. And people don't know exactly how you feel about Afrobeats and what you've done for the Afrobeat sound in America.
Yeah.
So I think that's where it is, where it's like they see it as an unqualified person making a critical statement about Wizkid and Afrobeats and speaking on the face of Afrobeats and things like that. So
everything I'm saying, everything I'm saying there, I was talking to my friends, so you don't get the whole gist of it, but everything I was saying, if you just add the word in mainstream American culture,
it changes the whole thing.
There's no face of Afrobeats in mainstream American culture.
That's a fact.
Obviously, I know there's faces of Afrobeats to people who know the music. There's millions and millions of people. Yeah,
you named them. You said Wiz,
Davido,
Burna. You named them.
I love them.
Yeah, I mean, we talking about Tenny, Yemi.
No, those are the upcoming acts. But if we're talking faces, like brand names that people would
Yemi's
associate,
recognizable across the continent. Yemi Holiday?
No, not like those three. No,
you don't think so?
No, not like those three.
Yeah, you don't think so?
Be careful, guys. They're gonna come for you.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, I love Yemi. She was just in New York a week or two ago.
God, not many people sold out the venue in Paris that she sold out. Bro.
Listen,
Wiz is about to do it for the first time.
They're tears. Wiz right now, and obviously African music has this horrible thing with the way they treat women. Horrible. So they're tears with the whole Wiz, Burna, Davido, boom, and then I would say Yemi, Tiwa, this guy that was just performed at Philly yesterday. No Bad Songs.
Kiss
Daniel, Olamide. Like I feel like those would be the second tier. Because now we're not just talking about selling out. Because
cool name.
I've planned Yemi's concert. I saw the. Were you there? Did you saw him? Like, so there's just certain things where you expect a certain amount of people to come to a show just by hearing a name. Yemi doesn't have that yet outside of the continent.
What do you think the reason is for the artists that aren't the top three? Why do you think they are?
Well, the machine behind them too. You know, there has to be a machine behind you pushing you, because you see what happens now with Burna when the label. Not saying Burna isn't, well deserving of the love and respect he's getting, but you see what happens with him being signed and how the brand is working and how he's in the circles. Obviously got his award with BET. So I think the machine has to also be behind you for you to break through in places in which you're not known.
I agree. Glad we broke it down. So how do you back to Cipha?
Yeah, I'm trying to save my life here.
Help me. The reason I'm excited about Cipha being here is like Cipha got to see two different, because I'm in the Bronx, right, and I grew up around a lot of Jamaican people.
Yeah,
I remember BX. Can I just say Cipha is also from the Bronx?
That's fine.
Greatness is in the building.
That's fine. I get it.
Greatness.
If I was offended there, I get it.
Yeah, and your state voted Trump.
No.
So
Wow.
So being that, being around Jamaicans a lot.
Yeah.
When Sean Paul was heavy out there, it was, everybody wanted a Jamaican accent. Everybody wanted, I was wearing skinny jeans.
Africans were Jamaican for that time.
Yeah, I was definitely Jamaican.
Haitians were Jamaican.
You know what I mean? So it's like, time. How would you feel like, or what do you think Afrobeats is missing to get to that level? Because now you got to see that grow and that.
Yeah, I'm excited for this answer.
Do you think? And then my thing is proximity a thing as well, because Jamaica's X amount of hours away from the East Coast.
Yeah,
and then you have Nigeria or Ghana, where the sounds come from, being a lot further trip.
Yeah,
do you think that matters?
It used to matter way more. It doesn't matter as much because of the power of the internet, obviously. Mm-hmm. The thing about, so here's the thing, what he's talking about, I was very instrumental in breaking dancehall culture into the mainstream of America. I was responsible for bringing Sean Paul around to help him try to get record deals. I brought him to Columbia. I brought him to Mark Jordan that used to manage Rihanna. I brought him to different labels trying to get him signed. The reason why I didn't go through is because he was technically already signed to VP Records, and VP was like, you can't go around getting your own deal. It has to go through us.
Shout out to the Chins.
Huh?
Shout out to the Chins.
Shout out to the Chins, baby. So that's why I wasn't in the actual deal, but I brought him all around.
Right.
Well, sounds like Nigeria. That's crazy.
No, let me tell you something. See, this is what
it's
I
gonna
hate.
get there. That's why I'm saying I want you to tell that.
This is what I hate about the whole thing, because listen, we all talking about cultures that all stem from us, all of us being colonized and the imperialistic borders that were created, right?
Absolutely.
So when you talk about Jamaica, you're talking about Africa. When you talk about Puerto Rico, you're talking about Africa. And it's all connected, it's all related.
Absolutely.
That's why the devil's only power is divide and conquer, right? Because when I was listen, I got knowledge of self when I was 17 years old, and I went dig deep into the history of all of that, the Caribbean, Africa, all the everything. And when I went to meet my grandfather, because my father's Puerto Rican, he died when I was young, so I wasn't really close to his family like that. And I went to go meet a lot of his family in Puerto Rico when I was like maybe 14, and my grandfather was black. And I'm like, how is my grandfather a black person? And then I realized, there are black people in Puerto Rico and all the Caribbeans. And so and then when I started reading Malcolm X, and that's what gave me knowledge of self, and then I became a 5%er and started realizing we're all fucking slaves. You know what I'm saying? Like the people of the Caribbean and South America, it just depend who your slave masters were. Were they English? Were they French? Were they French? Were they Spanish?
Dutch?
Yeah, were they Dutch? So it's all that. So anyway, to say all that, that's why my shit is London. That's my base, right? London is Africans, West Indians living together. That's why
they're perfectly meshed in that country.
Yeah, that's why so much London slang is Jamaican slang. Like
it's Nigerian slang too.
And then it gets into Nigerian shit, right? So to talk more about Sean Paul. So what I saw in Sean Paul was that he was crossing over into the New York Latin crowd, right?
This is pre-reggaeton.
This is
this is way before.
Yeah, I mean,
right before it crossed over into the States.
Because
Get Busy was one of the first records that I've ever heard. Like I grew up on calypso, soca, dancehall, reggae, roots, all that stuff. But Get Busy was the first. I remember turning on the radio and going, "There's Jamaican music on High 93.7
at 1 in the afternoon."
Not two,
during
because
the day
2,
part.
3 a.m. is when you
not a DJ and a mix show, like a regular rotation record.
DJ Buck, Nancy Barrow, Lex and Trevor are playing Sean Paul Get Busy at 2 p.m. on a Thursday.
Yeah.
That was stunning.
I was like, what is this? And this is back in dial-up days, so you couldn't even go on the internet and find out what it was. You just had to wait till it came back on again. Right? So
so I heard so Sean Paul was making a lot of noise. Me and him were very cool. Then he dropped Gimme the Light. And I saw Gimme the Light and I said, this can go. Now, remember, I'm a New York City DJ. I have an A&R brain, and I like to notice when things I think could be mainstream big hits. And I was like, this guy can go. Now, here's where it gets interesting about Sean Paul. He's light-skinned, and his accent on records wasn't as strong. Now, we know Jamaican culture, they take the same beat and they all do songs over the beat. The rhythm. And you would take Sean Paul and his would be a little more understandable to a naive American ear. That's why I wanted to start with him. I'm friends with Bounty Killer, Elephant Man.
You're the king of the dance hall?
Yeah, the king, they beating man. I'm friends with all these people because I, on Hot 97, was playing all their shit, not a reggae mix show. A regular mix show. I used to have a show called Cipha Saturday that was on Saturday in the daytime, and I was playing
before Bobby Condors and
hard. Huh?
Was it before Bobby Condors?
No. I got my music from them.
Got it.
Cool.
What was that? Oh, that could work in the mainstream. That could work, And I try to break the music. So whatever. So I go on and on. I love then I try to get Sean Paul a deal, and then the gates just blew open.
Amazing.
Right? Then everybody started coming through. Wayne Wonder, Elephant Man. Yeah. Then you get Cartel starts blowing up. All these people. I'm in the West Indian Day Parade. All this stuff. So that's what I was saying. I wish now Afrobeats had a Sean Paul.
The wave that.
Right? In the sense that could get little white girls singing the songs. No. Now,
right.
I'm not saying that's the only way the music can survive. Sure. I just wish that the music would be big in the mainstream culture so that there would be more opportunities for the artists.
Absolutely.
More eyes on the continent. More talk and positive light. When you hear Nigerians, you hear all bad shit all the time. I know so many. No, I go to London on a regular basis. I have so many Nigerian friends. When they were hitting me about this drama shit, they were like, "What happened?" I'm like, "Nothing." It was like a misunderstanding. But we need more light on the continent, right?
We do.
And unfortunately, music is a big part of it. It's like a trick almost. Like if you can dance to something and you can groove to it, then you'll open your eyes to more things, right?
No, definitely.
Now, what I was saying on that other podcast was like WizKid was supposed to be that face of it.
Absolutely.
Don't cut this out, whoever's cutting this up for the blogs, to the mainstream.
Yes.
Now, if you watch WizKid's career, he had big records with Drake. Then he was doing, I don't know 100%, because you got to remember, I left the music business, so I left a lot of watching all this. He was doing a lot of stuff with Chris Brown.
Facts.
Was Chris Brown's manager his manager?
African Bad Girl.
They had a tour together in Europe. Yeah.
Was in Europe.
Yeah.
Not here?
No, not here.
That's what I fucking hate.
Yeah.
Is why you don't take the African artists and bring them here.
Well, because a lot of the promoters that were here that were trying to do that, I guess for whatever reason they weren't to be able to they weren't able to convince like the Live Nations and the Bowery Presents.
Well, no, but I'm saying someone like Chris Brown. Like, did he take WizKid on tour with him here?
That's a good point.
I don't think so. I
saw a couple shows that they did together, but I don't think it was like a
full blown tour. No, because in Europe they did a bunch of dates together. It was like, obviously we celebrate these things as people like WizKid fans outside Nigeria.
I'm also a WizKid fan.
No, yeah.
Okay,
that's
just making
sure. No, we know.
No.
You were playing WizKid.
Shout out to the
years
biggest
before.
WizKid fan. Cipha Sounds.
I have been, I've been driving on the west side and hear WizKid and like, pulled to the side to record it and post it on the gram to get responses. Like, it was a big deal. Like, you're not on radio anymore, but now we hear Afrobeat and it's just
drives me
it's just crazy because it's 2-3 songs. I want to like.
But that's fine. That's how it starts.
No, it's so. But my thing was, I remember back then when it was like Tamaya, Shaky Your Bum Bum, all that, and then Wiz
King, KC,
so that was but it was
I
huge.
wasn't even playing singles though.
No, you were not.
I'm playing what I don't know how to say this correctly. What's WizKid's album? AYO. Ayo. Okay, that's how you say it.
Yeah,
that's his first name.
Yo. What? That's his first name?
Yeah.
Oh, is it really? I never knew that. I'm playing joints off there. I don't listen. Mind you, another problem with the culture is that I don't know how to say the titles of the songs.
And that's something that I bring up to the artists all the time. Like, you guys are complaining about crossing over in the States, but you don't have any records or song titles that are crossover, that would work in various markets outside of markets that are already familiar with that, like UK or sometimes the Netherlands or sometimes France.
Exactly. My favorite song that I would play on the radio, I don't know how to say it, begins with a J, but it was like dung dung dung. I'm playing that on Hot 97. It's an album cut. Right? Ebro, who was my boss at the time, was like, stop playing that. No one knows what that is. And I'm like, there's no way to break it unless but you gotta understand. Yeah, and listen, if I'm talking all over the place, I apologize. I'm very passionate about my shit. But you gotta understand, I came from London. I was in a club and I'm watching everyone go crazy. Not just Nigerians, not just Africans, everybody. And I'm like, that music is ready to pop, right? I want to bring it back home like I've done with so many other genres. Nobody was playing the South in New York City clubs before me. Now, I apologize for ruining the hip-hop industry and only South music
in New York.
Yes, that was you. I remember.
I was playing Master P and all these joints in the fucking tunnel.
If he has to win Tim's and whatever in 2019, this is the reason it's not cool anymore.
It's Cyph's fault.
He's the reason it's not cool anymore.
One day Cyph will talk about all the artists that he helped A&R and how many artists he almost signed and this, that, and
it's ridiculous.
Because there's a list, and I know the list.
No, but this is the crazy thing. Cyph had TV and radio, and he was always speaking. Even if he's not playing, he's always speaking on, I'm here doing this, playing this, and playing that. So when this reaction comes, and that's why I was like, please, we gotta get Cyph on here. Yeah. When this reaction comes, I'm like, if Cyph could just speak on what he's done and why he's passionate about it, then people can get why the reaction shouldn't be taken as an outsider speaking on it.
I'm glad we've hit this point. Cyph, who's the biggest artist you've almost signed?
Almost signed or could have signed?
Almost signed, could have signed.
Drake is the biggest.
Right.
I should have signed Drake. I'm an idiot.
So do you think everything would be the same if you signed Drake?
Nothing was the same. First,
well, here we go. You know,
listen, we outside is 2020, but sometimes you got to view things from the
No, because he was one more. You get one more album. One more.
Listen, if you're listening to this, it's too late.
There we go. All right. Thank you for your contributions to music.
You're welcome.
But no, because obviously he was signed to Homie in the South,
J Prince.
Right,
it was Asylum.
Right, and then he dealt with T.I., right? Wow, wasn't there a whole Grand Hustle relationship at one point?
To my knowledge, it was just Asylum Cash Money.
I think there was talks of nothing.
Jason Jeter.
Because I feel like it had to be Wayne. Right, it had to be Wayne. It had to be Wayne telling him to drop 100 songs.
Well, Wayne wasn't a believer at first.
No, I get it, but that
nobody was.
Yeah, because of what he was saying, like the sing-song rapping thing pre-Kanye, like just the Kanye time, it wasn't gonna hit. But I think Wayne signing him, Wayne dropping a whole bunch of songs, him dropping a whole bunch of songs, leads to where we are. Like there were a lot of things that could have made Drake not work. Even the Ye video, the best I ever had. Yeah. Like it was like, oh, this is the end of his career, and it's like all that, and somehow, someway, Mans is where he is now.
What was the song he did with Wayne that kind of crossed him into the hip hop space? In the
US? Was a bunch, bro.
It was some remix where he was naming the alphabet. A B C D E F G.
Oh, I get something like, damn.
I don't remember.
Because remember, him and Wayne did like 4 songs together. They did the Ignorant-ish, which every hip hop head like, and then I forgot I know the song. I Get Money like A B C something like that.
What I'm talking about.
Yeah, I can't remember the title of the song, but I don't know. I feel like Drake had to be with Wayne to be where he is now. Like the formula of just putting out a bunch of songs. Ransom. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't ever. My thing is like when people like I broke Rihanna, I broke Sean Paul, I broke a bunch of different artists. I never take all the credit. Like they wouldn't have did it without me. I just say I had a part in you knowing about this.
No, I think you should take pride in that because one thing, a lot of New York DJs get that whole thing where we feel like New York DJs don't break records.
Yeah, not anymore.
Yeah, so you should take pride in that where you're a New York DJ that did break a record and
Cyph came from a different time. Like Cyph was out here at a time where you could do that and not get yelled at from your PD. Right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I still got
Cyph was
saying. He was still saying that they were still telling them not to play that as much.
Advertisers didn't control what you played on the radio.
Yeah, and also nowadays DJs follow what pops off the internet first. Like if there's a girl dancing to a song in our Instagram video, they find out what that song is. We used to dictate that. Now it's getting dictated to us, to DJs. It's one of the reasons why I left. I didn't like the way it was going. You know what I'm saying?
It's wild. Because all that stuff, because nobody can really manipulate, I mean, outside of like, obviously like people and shit like that, but nobody can really manipulate a DJ that's rooted in culture, right? But when it comes to like data and things like that, I'm always very careful because all that stuff can be manipulated.
Yeah, very much so.
You know.
Yeah, so like stuff behind the scenes game is crazy. All I know is I like music. I like to play what I think could work, and like I'm super happy where Afro beats is now. I just wish
it was bigger.
Of course, I wish it was bigger, but I wish I was more a part of it. Like I tried to be early on. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
It was tough because there really wasn't any infrastructure, and I'm sure you know that.
I can't go that deep to say.
No. It's gonna be weird because you would have to step into the content and see how bad the infrastructure is. But I just have a very good ear about hearing something that's gonna go.
Yeah.
I don't know how early or late I am.
You're a tastemaker.
I hear it and I just have this feeling and I go off that feeling and I try to squeeze in. So what I noticed was Afrobeat. Okay. Is this, I'm talking too much?
No,
Sorry.
No. This
is what happened in London, right? Jamaicans in the streets ran the streets.
Absolutely.
Jamaicans, as we know, are not the subtlest in their crime spree.
Shout out to the man them and the gal them.
So what happened in England was that Jamaicans was wilding so much where there was people just dead in the streets. The government of England was like, okay, we can't have people walking to work and there's dead drug dealers in the street. Yeah. So they literally got what we call the FBI and the CIA, which MI5, MI6, all them people, to like, hey guys, we have a problem in this country, clean it up. So that's when, like, I guess it was like, I don't know, somewhere 2010, 2012, where like half Jamaican criminals got deported. They just came in and rounded them up. Right. Other half, or the third got deported, thirds went into hiding, and thirds went to jail, right? Mm-hmm. I'm talking about the criminals, the Jamaican criminals. That was the shit. Now the Nigerians and the Africans who were always side by side with the Jamaicans in the clubs, I'm talking about like in the music scene. Yeah. I don't know about the crime wave. I'm just showing where the shift happened. So many Jamaicans either ran away or got locked up. The Nigerians took over the crime scene. Now, Nigerian crime is not as bloody in the streets. Right. It's a lot more computers. I don't want to say it. I'm not going to say scams.
So you would just say it's 419. That's the code.
419. That's my birthday.
You're lying.
That's crazy.
Hilarious. You more Nigerian than you thought. Yo, shout out.
There is no way that's your birthday.
That's my birthday.
Oh man, 419. You should Google 419.
So now I'm just talking.
419 is it's the criminal code for internet fraud in
That's
Nigeria.
Hilarious. Yep. Nigerians love me now. Put me on the cover.
I told him to go December.
So now the ballers.
Absolutely. You coming in December?
Please.
Absolutely.
I've been trying to go to the continent.
You don't have to been anymore. You're coming.
The Nigerians and the ballers in the clubs in London. Now the Nigerians are on top, right? So a lot. This is just me piecing it together. A lot more of their music is playing, right? So I'm hearing all this African music in the clubs. I go to every DJ in London I know. I said, give me all this African music. Mm-hmm. I remember the time I was in the club when I first heard it was Oliver Twist.
Absolutely. Shout out to Neptunes.
The Banj. Yes. The Banj. That's the first one I heard where I seen the crowd go crazy. Mm-hmm. And the DJ in me is like, what's that?
Yeah, I didn't even feel like that was an Afrobeat song. It just was a British song. I know it is, but I'm saying the reaction in England was so heavy. They loved that song.
And the story behind that is,
it was shot there, right?
Well, the video was shot there. All the talent in the video were from there. David Vajanic. They had so basically, shout out to Tappy at Columbia, UK. Tap had a relationship with Don Jazzy in the camp. They got the record. They were trying to pitch it to a bunch of different DJs. Neptunes was on BBC, I believe, at the time, and Neptunes played it at midnight on New Year's Eve, like New Year's Day. So it was the first song to play on BBC
at the top of the year.
At the top of the year. So naturally, all the DJs in London were like, oh shit,
what's that?
You know what I'm saying? And the Banja already had like kind of a wave in London because of what you're talking about, right? So when that's the first record to drop on the new year, everybody's paying attention.
And it's fire.
Yeah.
No, the beat drop you got him.
The record is fire. I'm like, what's that? What's that? So I gather, my list, I forgot to bring my laptop, but my list of Afrobeats went from that day when I loaded all these things from like I think it was 2012 and I just hit every DJ like every month, like send me whatever's hot. So I'm on the radio, I'm playing Wizkid, I'm playing the Oliver Twist record, I'm playing Azonto,
the type of dance,
right? That's a dance record to it. So I'm like, okay, anything with a dance always works in the club,
of course,
and then I could grow it like that, right? I'm literally trying to break this music.
That's literally why I call it dance music.
What's the other one? A lingo. Lingo. See, you don't even know.
I know. I
Come on,
that song.
Get your shit together.
It's an old song. I know the song.
Yeah, it's old.
It's an old song.
Sound Sultan?
No, that's not.
KC? There's Limpopo. There's Limpopo.
No, it's not
There's
Limpopo.
two
It's not
guys.
Limpopo.
Oh, P Square.
P Square.
Yes.
P Square. Woo! My P Square shit is sick. So
Side space right now.
Yeah. So anyway, so I'm playing this on the radio. Oh,
I'll tell you what happened to P Square. I'll tell you.
See, I don't know.
They're brothers and they're beefing
right now.
They don't get along.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
I don't know all the inside shit. I just know records that I liked and I would play on the radio.
Gotcha.
Then
P Square are the Percy Miller and his brother.
Oh,
C Murder.
Yeah, like that.
That's them.
What was the other one? Oh, anybody?
I was laughing because it's the truth.
No, I'm not.
Anybody?
Go ahead.
Anybody who has a problem with me from the little clip you saw, please call Malik Berry.
Oh my God!
Because me and Malik sat in the studio many times, hours, to the point where I was gonna try to put out an album, and my shit was like American, Caribbean, and African.
Wow, this is why you wanted to sign Drake, because you had this view before he did.
Son, I'm telling you,
he's Drake before Drake.
No, Drake.
He's Drake before Drake because he just said American, Caribbean, and Afro.
Syph was always one of the few in New York
Drake
that
gotta
got it. It's like Syph, it's Bobby Trans.
Syph had the playlist before Drake.
Yeah.
Think about that. Drake got it.
Yo, Drake, the one dance record.
Yeah.
That it's a funky house.
Yeah, homegirl. I can't remember her name.
I had that record. Kyla, I think her name is.
Yeah.
I had that record. I was like, I want to use this one day. And when he used it, I was like, damn, I was hurt as a DJ, but happy for the culture.
Yeah. Shout out to SARS, the real producer of that record, by the way. I never got credit, but shout out to him.
You know how the game is.
Wiz almost didn't get credit for that record.
Almost.
Yeah.
Almost. Back up
We're
and dance.
talking history
Yeah,
here.
Wiz is on that too, right?
Yeah.
You do forget that. Yeah.
Burley.
But then, so me and Malik Berry was sitting in the studio. Malik is like, yo, like early Starboy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I knew the term Starboy from Malik before WizKid. He's the one who really put me on to WizKid. Because I didn't know, I would hear records that say Malik Berry and I thought he was the one singing and he's like, no, that's WizKid, right? Yeah. And I even tried to, first of all, Malik Berry made me so many beats with like, there was some Afro beats flavor, and he also made me this beat that had like South African house flavor. Yeah.
Oh, wow. He's still doing that.
Nah, he's always had.
I wanted to take these records.
He just did Zulu Screams on Gold League's album.
Yes.
But I wanted to put WizKid with an American artist, and I wanted to put Cartel with an African artist. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's crazy
mix
because
all this stuff up.
It's ending up there now. Something you had years before. Yeah,
there are people working on that.
I know. Well, I always get left out. The amnesia is crazy.
You're not gonna get left out. After this, I'm gonna loop you in with all the majors I know that are figuring that out.
Well, I'm not a DJ. I don't break.
Well, you got that ear though.
I took this song. I said, Malik, can I remake this song?
You have the song?
Yeah.
You want to play it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I might do ghetto style.
You can do that. Hit the.
He was gonna play.
Hit the what's it called?
The Bluetooth.
Connect the Bluetooth to this.
Oh, Bluetooth.
Yeah. Look for this.
It's crazy that the sound is where everything is headed now, and it's like black culture.
I've always said on this podcast,
finally like linking musically.
I've always said on this podcast, there's people in New York, in the States, that have been working towards, promoting this music in the States.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the scary
10
part.
10 years.
Huh?
Just about 10
No,
years.
the scary part is don't let it get away from us.
And that's why we need our platform.
It's been a challenge because even with, I'm not going to drop names, but the non-artists, artists that are not of color that have come in and kind of borrowed the sound and repurposed it and brought it back to wherever they're from. And then you see the artists that are featured on the projects that don't get supported. When I speak up, they're like, oh, well, at least they got exposure. I'm like, but it's not just about that. We need to build the infrastructure so we don't need that exposure.
See, the thing with dancehall in the early 2000s is that the Jamaican music had a infrastructure.
Absolutely.
Not the greatest ever, you know, but there was something going.
Started in Jamaica, went to the UK, and then came to the States.
Yeah. So it could happen. We just got to be on top of it.
No, and this is why I wanted you to speak on this a little bit, because obviously you have a background where you're not just American. You have a Puerto Rican background where you have
Taino, shout out to Taino.
You have sounds you hear, and it's like, boom, this is my people. Do you think success matters if it doesn't get here, or is it just a good thing if it gets here?
It doesn't matter at all. You could live your whole life and be popping in wherever you're from and wherever people who are from where you from then live, right?
Because you speak about Stormzy in the podcast where you talk about how he's big out there but not here. So
the week before the clip came out, I had the longest conversation with Idris and Stormzy in London about this. The reason why I was speaking about it on that podcast is because it was fresh on my mind, because I just had to talk with Idris and Stormzy.
Did you see his Glastonbury performance?
Oh my God, it's crazy.
It's nuts, right?
Crazy.
Shout out everybody.
Who, Stormzy or Idris?
Stormzy.
Oh, because Idris performed too with Steph.
I'm definitely talking about Stormzy.
What Stormzy did when he stood on stage and shouted, the people before him and the people coming brought a tear to my eye, because no one does that.
Yeah, true.
He listed a phone book of names
that people aren't even talking about anymore.
Yo, that shit brought a tear to my eye, because he was paying respect to what was before him. He said Kano, Wiley, Skepta, Giggs, and then, you know, all these other people coming out. And said, if I forgot your name, I apologize. And that to me was the realest shit I ever saw, man.
I saw some of the upcoming artists were tweeting thank you to him for getting shouted out. So it's much
amazing.
Bigger. It's much bigger than we think.
Amazing. So you don't need America.
Right.
But there's something about the entertainment industry in America. It's what we do. And whatever you're doing in your world can go 10 times bigger if you get the American mainstream world. Now, I'm looking at it, not a greed thing, and also not a necessity. I'm just saying, why not get all this bread and exposure to bust down the gate and let everyone else come through? Because otherwise, it's just going to get stolen.
True.
And we're going to lose it.
Here. It got to come here somewhere somehow.
The first version of dancehall that broke through, that 2001 to 2007, Little John was all over the dancehall shit with Elephant Man, Cartel, and Movado, all that shit. And then, remember, like in the mainstream world, dancehall kind of faded away. Always still big in the Caribbean and Africa and South America. Always still could have a career, but in the mainstream world, it disappeared a little. And then all this dancehall shit started coming back in pop records. Oh no, it's not dancehall.
Shakira,
it's tropical.
Shakira.
Tropical.
Yeah.
The fuck are you talking about? Tropical. Why is Justin Bieber right? Like so
all the R&B artists started making tropical records.
Where's the dancehall artists on those records?
You're right.
Where they at?
You're absolutely right.
So the same shit could happen to Afrobeats.
The same shit is happening already.
It's happening.
It's
happening.
What's the last time you heard an Ed Sheeran record? What did it sound like?
But okay, Ed Sheeran, the only thing I would say is that
Major Lazer, Calvin Harris.
I mean, him and Stormzy are like
Maroon 5.
Yeah,
well, that's the thing, because
Ed Sheeran, I give credit
any
to.
artist in London, like, it's a little weird because, like you said, the culture meshes. It meshes so well.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like, yes, it's a racist country with the powers that be, but if you're not rich, race is not as big a thing there. Like, if you, because you're on the block.
Yeah.
And these are things you're listening to.
But let's talk about it. Who brought African music to Ed Sheeran? Or who was the first African artist to really embrace Ed Sheeran and introduce him to that sound?
Wouldn't it be Stormzy?
No.
Who?
Fuse ODG.
Oh, you mean in Ghana? No, I thought you were talking about
Fuse ODG's
he
house
went
for
to
like
Ghana
6
and
months.
stayed there.
Who? Ed Sheeran?
Ed Sheeran.
So now, does that count
he had a
as...
Graceland moment.
Right.
And then came back and forgot about Fuse ODG and linked him Stormzy. And then the rest is history.
So they don't have a relationship whatsoever anymore. All right, so there you go.
So,
but why don't they? Do we know?
Stormzy was the more appealing artist, I guess.
I mean, listen, you're gonna get into the ins and outs. We'll talk further.
This is industry, you know, and you know this type of stuff happens all the time.
Yeah.
You can name every artist that we have relationships with that has done similar things.
But here's why I don't get upset. It happens with everything.
Everyone, absolutely.
Not just music. I'm talking about everything, right? Like, think about Steve Jobs and his partner. And then they fell out. Who's the guy? The real programmer of Apple. Wozinski, whatever his name was.
Steve Wozniak.
Yeah, like they fell. It always happens, right? People start shit together and people fall out. That's why I don't get upset about it. I just happen to care about music more than anything else. That's my life. But they take the African sound and like...
They take the Africans out of it. You know how many writing camps, production camps I've been in that were for African stuff and there were no Africans in the room?
Yeah.
That's how it is now.
Stargate, all that stuff.
Yeah, that's how it is now. It's always like, okay,
I don't know,
we heard a couple playlists, we heard a couple songs, we could recreate this, you know, and that's how it goes. And
I produced music for 10 years. That's
why,
happened.
to be honest, that's why I love black culture, because it's the essence, you know what I mean? It's never necessarily what it said. It's like in every black culture, right? I could learn Spanish, right? And I could start speaking it, but unless I'm around the people and around, no, because me, like, no. So I went to Puerto Rico last month.
Yeah.
I was in Puerto Rico last month and I was telling everybody, growing up in the Bronx, going to Puerto Rico feels like I'm in the Bronx a little bit because of the amount of culture I've been around. And I really didn't think about it because I went with people from Staten Island and they're like, oh, what is this? Oh, I want this, I want that. Yeah. Do they have this? And I'm just like, I eat that shit all the time. It's on Tremont.
Right.
Like, I can get this all the time. You know what I mean? So there's an essence of something that you have to be around. That's one thing I feel like no matter what happens with the culture, those who know will know. But like you said, it's going to get stolen and those who don't know are just going to pay for it anyway. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because it's not like all this fake dancehall songs are doing numbers. They're doing big numbers.
I know. And then, but
that's my biggest challenge, especially being in this building, because there's not a day that goes by where I'm pushing for an actual African artist to cross over into some of the top spaces. And the argument is they're not big enough. But it's like, yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Especially when the artists that are being supported on the other side are literally taking the sauce from these records.
Yeah. But here's what I say. Like, what I would do if I was an A&R in this moment, this is what I did my whole career, right? So, boom, it's getting stolen. Steal it back, right? Take the hottest tropical, quote unquote, tropical pop record and do the African version. Jump on the remix, right? Make the remix bigger than the original. But like, don't wait for the label to pay you to be on the remix. Just do it and put it out.
But we would then need allies to play it to the same people listening to original.
I do it every day.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Because now you're saying it, right? Yeah. And if the artist does it, you were in that position where you could play it.
Right.
If the artist does it now, it's only going, like, let's say, since Wizkid is the topic, let's say Wizkid does the song. It's going to pop in Nigeria. Yeah. It's not going to pop here.
No, we got to work on the relationship.
Right.
Which, okay, here's the situation that happened to me. I said this little thing, it got taken out of context, and all these Nigerians came for me. Mm-hmm. I want to show you some of the DMs that I got, because they're saying words, I guess, in Nigerian that I'm sure are horrible.
Let's do it.
But what I'm saying is I understand Nigerians, right? So I knew that there was so much passion and they took offense to what I said. Yes. I respect the passion. Mm-hmm. So I was like, whoa, what did I say? Well, where they getting this from? Then me, being a cultured person, goes, that's how Nigerians are. They are very passionate about this shit. And in a time where there's something from Nigeria that's so popular, it's probably even heightened sensitivity, right? And they came at me. I am not going to slam my laptop down and be like, I'm never playing Afro beats again because they diss me. I'm like, nah, that's how Nigerians are. I just got to get back with them. That's why I put out the little video. And the video was about, you insulted me as a DJ. Yeah. Like, you hurt my core. Like, don't say I don't know who WizKid is or I dissed WizKid. I've been playing WizKid since and then iTunes has the dates. I'm like, bam. Like, my boy DJ Marvel was like, yo, you pulled out the receipt, right?
No, you have to.
But the funny thing is I'm also a comedian. So I seemed very angry in that response video. And I'm like, I don't care.
It's not that deep.
You know what? Drama makes people listen. Cool. Let's use this moment to break. Maybe I might get 10 more people to listen to Afrobeats. What's Cipha so upset about? What's WizKid? Punch it up on their computer. Oh, this is fire, right? Now, you guys never invited me on this podcast until there was some drama. So here we go. Is that the spark to help us move forward? Great. But people get outraged so much. But what I love about Nigerians is they were dissing me. And I put out the response, the little video I put out showing I've been playing WizKid forever. And they write back and apologize. And I'm like, that's some real shit. Yo, we very sensitive about our shit. Nigerians fly off the handle. Nigerians, I said, I know. I have a lot of Nigerian friends. I get it. Also, like, we could take this back to slavery, right? Where like Jamaicans, you know why Jamaicans are wild, but all the other islands are a little more calm. Like Trinity's are more fun, and Virgin Islands is a little more laid back. But Jamaicans are the wildest because Jamaica was the place you sent the slaves to that weren't conforming. Jamaican, like if the slave was wilding out and you couldn't control him, he kept trying to run away, they would send him to Jamaica. That would be like the island where they were like, we gonna fucking break you. And if you look at the history of Jamaica, they had the most revolutions. Like, you ain't breaking us. These were the Africans that were like, nah, you not breaking us. Yeah. And they kept fighting. So then you fast forward to now, and that's why when you hear Jamaicans always sound aggressive. So angry. Yeah, like yo, I'm gonna fuck with you. I'm like,
nah,
do you fuck with me or you don't?
They are. And it's not that they don't like you. It's just the way they talk. Like, you step into a Jamaican restaurant, it's straight aggressive energy from the jump.
If you walk into a Jamaican restaurant and they don't disrespect you, you gotta walk back out.
Yeah, the food ain't good. Horrible.
Food ain't good.
The more they disrespect you,
you know that shit hit.
Food's gonna be delicious.
You know that shit hit.
If you don't curse me and my mother out when I walk in,
if you don't hiss when I ask if you have something,
walk in immediately.
You're like, oh, this shit about to be good.
It's
Let me get an extra lunch.
You can't go home and cook your own curry goat. Why you come in my? You can't for real. ATM broken.
For real though, and that's the one Caribbean food everybody fucks with the most is Jamaican food.
It's cash only, but the ATM's broken. I don't care.
Right.
ATM broken.
And then you figure it out. You walk yourself to the bank and come back with cash because you know the shit gonna be good. Nah,
oxtail done.
It does make sense that they are the most.
Oxtail done.
No, but I came here for the oxtail.
We done till Friday. We done till Friday. You want some cocoa bed beef Friday?
And then you be like, yeah, and they be like, yeah, that's done.
That's done too. That's done till Wednesday. It's Monday.
Let's not piss off Jamaicans. Let's not piss off Jamaicans as well.
Yeah, I don't want to get in trouble.
Simon gonna have a tour on every damn podcast.
The only reason why I'm not.
Hey guys, get ready for some great news. We're partnering with Sendwave to give each of our listeners free credits added to their first transaction. Sendwave is a mobile app you download on your phone, allowing you to send money instantly and without any fees. With Sendwave, you can send money to Nigeria from the comfort of your home. That means fast, reliable, fee-free, and secure transfers to your friends and family with excellent exchange rates to match.
Yep. Once you download the Sendwave app from the Apple Store or Google Play Store, apply promo code Wahala. Again, that's promo code Wahala, and you will get free credit added to your first transaction. Now back to the show.
The only reason why I'm not upset about what happened is because it was a little snippet taken out of context, blasted across the world. I know the truth. So, you know what I'm saying? I didn't get that upset about it. But I was like, let me just put out this response because I didn't want WizKid to think.
Now you hang on him.
You know what I mean? Like, I never met the guy. Yeah. I'm a huge fan. I don't want him to. The first thing he ever saw of me was I hate him.
Yeah. Man, that shit. The Drake made WizKid that cut.
Yeah.
Was insane because it comes off as. Because obviously the context is mainstream.
Right.
The context is mainstream. Now, if any Nigerian hears that and doesn't think mainstream, they'll be like, yo, so you're telling me I know about WizKid because of Drake?
No, of course not.
Yeah, so that's where it goes. So and to be honest with you, we all celebrated when Drake jumped on Ojo Alegba because we saw it as
first remix on
big
radio.
And you might not notice the community was sick when Drake didn't get on the Come Closer video.
I didn't even know he wasn't in it.
They were in his comments.
See what I'm saying?
They were in Drake's comments.
Why wasn't he in the video?
That's when they,
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was busy. Yeah, so they were in Drake's comments cursing him out, like, "Yo, who do you think you are? You think you're bigger than culture? This could be something."
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
By that time, Drake had moved on to grime.
Come on, he was British now.
Drake's become one in it. You know, feel me, fam.
So now you get to that point where we celebrated Drake being on it. So nobody, like, as much as we'll talk shit like Wizkid is big, we knew what it meant when Drake hopped on. And we get excited now because nowadays, you know, people are playing the songs they want to play. Like when you hear a Nigerian song blasting out a car, I always look to see who's playing it. And 60% of the time, it's not an African playing a Wizkid or Davido. Okay, and this is big.
Here's the problem, though, or one of the problems. I think Joanna is, I would say, in mainstream.
It's the biggest record out right now.
Mainstream is so far the biggest Afrobeats record.
Yes.
What's the actual title of that?
Drogba, Joanna.
I can't say that. What is it?
Drogba is a soccer player.
What is it?
He's a soccer player.
Didier Drogba.
It's a person's name?
Yeah.
What is the song about?
So don't play me like the soccer player.
Like the soccer player was good at tricks.
Right. That makes a lot of sense.
See? Context. That's what I'm saying. So a lot of the records that we've both
like he literally goes, "How you gonna play me like Drogba?"
Right. Oh, that's his name.
That's a soccer player.
Okay, I get it. So this girl came up, this Dominican girl. I was doing a reggae party.
Of course, shout out to Mama Sushis.
Can I say Dominicans love Malik Berry so damn much? I don't know if he knows that.
I don't know. He knows.
Oh, okay.
He knows. Cool. Why did he call him? He calls himself Papi.
He does.
Papito.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's interesting.
That's his nickname. Next time you talk to him, call him Papito.
I haven't spoke to him in a while, man. I miss that kid. He blew up.
Let's call Malik.
Wait, hold on.
After this.
So I just want to say this. So this is so far the biggest record. This Dominican girl came up to me with her phone in her hand, and she's like, "Can you play this song?" She didn't even know how to say the word. She was just showing it to me. That's how powerful the music is. But if you gotta go the extra effort to get it played, that's why I'm happy it says parentheses Joanna right? Yeah. My daughter, 4 years old, loves that song. Oh, by the way, Tunde, do you know my daughter's name? Sade.
Oh,
okay? So fuck out of here.
Talking shit.
I'm not a fan. My daughter's name is Sade. So suck a dick.
Your daughter got a Yoruba name?
Ben, nah, you in Nigeria this year, bro.
Today, you know what I'm saying? That's my daughter's name.
Nah, they gotta
put that in the headline blockers.
Nah. This is the crop here.
This is it.
This is the main crop.
When his daughter has a Yoruba name,
they gotta apologize to him.
Every time I get into a cab and they say they're Nigerian, I go, "What tribe?" You know what I'm saying?
No,
I know.
So does that because your daughter is Yoruba? Does that make you a Yoruba demon?
I don't know what that means. I don't want to.
Stay away from that. These are
sounds like some 419.
You are some 419 shit. He is technically some 419. You're a 419 product.
I tried.
You said you had a record.
I tried to get Malik Berry. He came to New York. I brought him to Rock Nation. I tried to get him to produce some joints for Rihanna. They never went through. But like, you can't tell me I'm not trying to push the culture. This song, I tried to remake this song. I actually did it. It never came out, but you know this song?
Oh yeah. This is the one he gave to Wes. Bounce.
New Bounce.
Oh yeah. It definitely sounds like
this is the song I heard where it said Malik Berry. So I thought that was him singing, but then I look underneath, it says Wizkid and Phenom. And he's the one who said, no, that's Wizkid singing those words. But I tried to make that, I had the hook, and we did it over like the same melody, but different words. So I don't know. Fuck it.
No, I think,
what
like
you gonna
I
do,
said,
man?
Those who know weren't weren't offended. Like,
but there's more that don't.
I posted, but that's the dialogue. The dialogue is needed. But I posted it. I was like, what do you guys think of Cypher's comments? And then we get some, he's right, or who does he think he is not? You know what I mean? So it's a lot of people that don't know what you've done. So the conversation is needed. And just so people see how much investments you've made into the Afrobeats wave in this country.
The biggest upset of my life is that I left radio 4 years ago to pursue a comedy career, and I don't miss the drama. It's why I left. I don't like the outrage and the drama that this culture's become.
Can I say I saw your Breakfast Club interview?
Yeah.
And I saw the energy of you, like, obviously just being like, yo, I'm happy this is done. Like, I could just sit at a 105 studio and do an interview and not.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I remember that interview.
Yeah, I don't like drama, and I miss being able to break records and push culture forward. I do miss that. But what can I do?
Well, the only thing is, like, you just don't have the machine behind you, but they still, like, I feel like playlists do numbers way more than they used to back in the days.
I don't know. I just don't have the time. But yo, hold on. All right, so help me out with some of these. You're the most stupid American seen so far. You know shit about music, and then it had a green gun.
Oh shit!
Tell me your state. I need to kill you for voicing rubbish. Champagne Poppy Nose, King Whiz Kid at O2 Arena. You fool. Cipha Sounds, great Whiz Kid. Shut it down. You don't know. Face of Afro. Ask your mom. Ask daddy. Wow. And then Awan LA Wan.
They're quoting his lyrics.
Okay.
So that's from what record is that?
Well, bad girl.
Yeah, the freestyle.
Yeah.
What is this one? Your father, you're stupid.
Your father.
He's basically saying whatever you say.
Oh,
yeah, whatever you said. Like
your mother.
What about Hey Zombie? Is zombie a thing?
Nah, I've never heard that.
Zombie is like someone who takes instructions, like just does whatever they're told.
Follower?
Hey Zombie, it's okay you think nobody in the U.S. knows WizKid. Sorry to burst your bubble, but 17 billion Africans know and adore him. Get a life, you cunt.
First of all, there's only 1.3 billion Africans.
No, 17 billion.
17 billion?
Oh, sorry, 1.7.
Well, okay. So my guy's right.
You're a bastard from useless family. So family disrespect is the big thing, I guess.
The whole family. Yeah. That's Africans love to let you know about your grandfather, great uncle.
Don't ever open your mouth to mention Africa for negativity, you bastard. No, hold on, this is a good one. Disrespecting our very own WizKid is so bad. Don't be a racist dick.
Oh wow!
You a motherfucker bitch. Motherfucker bitch.
Baz.
You said no one knows WizKid in US. N-word, fuck you. I don't want to say it, but I always say it anyway, but it sounds weird to say it here. Wait, I gotta get to my favorite one. This one is, you're insulting the king. Afro beats without Drake. WizKid sound was already appropriated. I know that. You're just hating because you don't appreciate African sound. Not true. You're just here's my favorite part. You're just a dead white boy who doesn't know true sound of music.
Oh, there you go.
Where do I look? How do I look white anywhere?
There you go.
Dead white boy.
Wait, my favorite one is just someone wrote, fuck you, fat fuck. Come on.
That one hurt.
See, now if only they knew about the glow up. You lost mad weight since I seen you.
That one is.
You got your summer body going too, so that's
I get
right.
it. I get you think I disrespected your culture, you want to come at me, but that one hurt. That one was not nice at all.
We crossing lines now. Let's take it back
That's
to
disrespectful.
curse out my family, but don't call me a fat fuck. That's not nice.
That is so funny.
Call me white.
No, but I appreciate all the people that wrote back and apologize. I was like, I don't want an apology. I don't need an apology. I understand the way you felt. It's all good. But the Nigerians that wrote back and apologized, I couldn't take the level of respect and dignity of like these people saying, yo, we're sorry, and our people sometimes pop off, and our people do this, and our people do that. And I made the response video. I was like, this will be funny. Also, I don't want WizKid to think I was disrespecting. Right. That was literally it. Because I don't like to listen. If I'm gonna disrespect and hurt your feelings, it's going to be blatant.
Straight up.
I don't do that. I like everybody, and I wouldn't want him or his camp to think I disrespected because all they see is the headlines. So if he was to go to my Instagram, he would see. That's all it was. But the level of people like apologizing, that shit was really heartfelt, man. Really heartfelt.
No, Nigerians for the most part, there's always a reactional, but I feel like I went on your page and saw the post too, and people were like, yeah, we see it now, sorry about that. I'm apologizing for like the group of people. But that's good. Why I was like, the dialogue can happen. Like people will hear you and be like, you know what? Yeah. My bad.
Needs to happen.
What you about to play?
Oh. Wait, do we need headphones? Okay.
She giving me murder. She giving me murder. And then at the end of the episode, we do a song in which you want to put people onto. So if you got a song in mind.
Joanna?
Put a song.
What is that?
Nah, I'm not.
What? John is John is like 2 years old now, right? A year and a half, 2.
I felt so bad. Oh, no, because Joanna sounds like the techno record, right?
Exactly.
What's the
techno?
Pana, yeah.
The thing is, so Joanna popped up because again, it's a girl's name,
right?
And has a dance. He had a dance to it that made it go viral. So he went to, there was a UK dance class, and he made him come up with a dance. So the girl, I think she was white, but she was killing the shit, dancing to the song, and a lot of people were sharing it.
Right.
And this was last summer, and
which is a great way. This new way to break music is like to a dance. Great.
No, and that's why like I think the African wave could be so much bigger, and I see what you be saying, because it's like there's dance, there's food, there's film, because I don't know if you've seen African movies, but it's like African movies been big before music or anything. Like people knew about all these African movies and they had African accents all from watching movies. Like they used to sell African movies in the Jamaican restaurants. So now it's like there's so much coming on from the continent. So the music is the one thing where it's like it could be bigger than all that and could push a whole lot of, because I'm telling you, a lot of Africans weren't Africans. They would be like, oh, my parents are Africans. Right. And now that everything is blowing up, you get a lot of, I am African. Yeah, I'm from here.
Well, that's what's funny. Like, I grew up in a culture in New York where Puerto Ricans came to this country and tried to get their kids not to speak Spanish so they would assimilate more. Right? So I don't speak Spanish. But the next generation was like, nah, we want to support our roots.
I used to speak, I'm telling you, I used to speak better Spanish than my classmates that were Puerto Rican because I just read the book. Right. You know what I mean? They would cheat off me in Spanish class. On 127, we had to take the Regents. On 127 in the lunchroom. I swear to you. I'd have my boy like sit next to me and cheat off me in the Spanish, and now I can't even hold a candle to him speaking Spanish. Right. So it's just one of those things, like you said, the parents didn't speak it to them because it's like, be American, be down, don't don't have an accent when you speak and shit like that. So they take so much from us, but yet once we have the cool, it's like they still want to rip that from us as well. It's a wave that goes on, and that's why I think Afrobeats has a lot of potential to be something and then break it into genre, because now you have hip hop having so many genres underneath it, with trap music, with southern sounds. Hip hop rap is now different. Like before, hip hop rap was just rap, and now it's like that's New York's shit.
Yeah, but we also have to remember, like, we've called West African pop music Afrobeats. Great. We've called all types of music coming from Nigeria and Ghana Afrobeats. But I kind of look at it like how the umbrella genres, you have like urban, you have like Latin, you have all these things. They're not necessarily identifying one genre, but a bunch of whatever. So
that's okay. So Afrobeat
is a completely different thing. Afrobeat is fela. It's like jazz.
That's the original.
Correct.
That's like shit gets fucked. Like that's like there's trap music, exactly, right? But then there's the other trap. No, the trap that's like
in the UK.
No, the trap that's like white.
Exactly.
Why is that called trap?
EDM trap. Because they gentrified trap music. They took the elements of trap hip hop they liked and they applied it.
Like, correct. Don't just disrespect us in our face.
They don't want to change the name to sell. That's what we're talking about for African sounds.
The same thing you say about EDM trap is the same thing that a lot of Africans say about Afrobeats. It's like, why can't you just pick a different name to describe that dancehall fusion music coming out of Nigeria and Ghana? Why do you have to take fela stuff?
Right, that's fela,
So I get it. And again, there's other DJs in UK, there's DJs out here that I've talked to about it. It's Afrobeat sounds like a cool name. That's the only reason why they've applied it to that. The same way where trap, white people like taking black shit and making it their shit, which is why EDM trap exists.
Yeah.
Right?
But like, okay, Afrobeat.
After dubstep was trap, right?
So them. Yeah, right. Now what about the song with Wizkid and Drake with Skepta? What's that called?
Ojo Legba?
What kind of music is that? Because that doesn't sound like
that's Afrobeat fusion. So it again.
So Afrobeat doesn't mean just the up tempo.
Afrobeat is a style of music that was Afrobeat in a way is, think of it like conscious hip hop in the 80s.
Okay.
Or in the early 90s. How like not Das Effects,
but
like
Brand
you have Common, Brand Nubian, that type of music, right? That would be considered now conscious hip hop.
Right.
But back then it was just hip hop.
It was just hip hop.
So back then that music was just Afrobeat. But now, because a lot of Nigerian pop, Ghanaian pop music has started to infuse high life, traditional Afrobeat, and mixed it with hip hop, dancehall, EDM, all that stuff. Right. Just kind of merged into one. Everybody's just like, oh, Afrobeats. So that's what
frustrating.
It's very frustrating.
That's frustrating.
And when people like us that know music history say something, it's like, oh, well, just let us enjoy our thing. I get it. Enjoy it, but it's harder for people like us to cross it over if there's no way we can identify it outside of the confines of Afrobeat. Yeah,
and then also like what I hate about what's happening now is anything that comes out of Africa
is now Afrobeat.
It's gonna be like, oh, that's Afrobeat. I'm like, it sounds nothing like like South African house, which is fire.
It's
fire.
Afro house.
That's Afrobeats. That's what people are going to say.
Thank you.
It's Afrobeat. Like, no, it's not. It doesn't sound nothing like it.
Thank you. And I'm glad that an American DJ with actual history in the business is telling you exactly what I've been trying to say for a long time. It's not, I don't hate the fact that African music has started to kind of cross over.
How could you?
But how can anyone really support it if it's not organized?
It's not.
You have a whole bunch of R&B artists in Nigeria and Ghana right now that are afraid to make music because it doesn't fit into the Afro beats template. So they're not putting anything out. There's artists that haven't put out music in years because they know that if it doesn't sound like
what's happening
Come
right
Closer
now,
or One Dance.
No, trust me. I have artists
or
that
Pana.
I have artists that have been on playlists and they're like, damn, why am I on that playlist? Because they're African, so you like put this African artist with this African artist. But now it's like it just sounds off when you listen to a playlist. Like you're hearing one sound and then you hear this, you're just gonna fast forward and go and not even care.
I put it
so
in
it hurts them more than it helps.
It'd be like putting Rosalia in a reggaeton playlist.
Putting what?
Rosalia. She's a flamenco artist.
Oh, popping now?
From Spain, yes.
Popping now?
Popping right now. She's one of the biggest artists in Spain right now.
And putting that, reggaeton.
Putting it in a reggaeton or trap urbano or anyone
Spanish. Like it makes
because it's
sense.
Spanish. It's Latin trap. That's what's happening.
I can see. Because I'm just not in it as much as I used to be.
So the biggest 3, 4, 5 artists from Nigeria and Ghana are making this pop fusion music that takes Afrobeat, takes high life, takes dancehall, takes hip hop, takes R&B, fuses it all together. That's pop music,
right?
But to them, it's let's just call it Afrobeats because Afrobeat is the most identifiable genre from that region. So let's add an S to it. That's literally how Afrobeats was born,
right?
So the problem is you have artists that make indie pop music, R&B, that actually rap better than rappers here,
right?
That make house music, that make folk alternative music, that will never get exposure outside of Nigeria and Ghana, using the traditional means of putting out music because everybody's focused on Afrobeats.
Yeah, that's very frustrating.
That's what's happening right now, and it's something that I fight every day internally because even internally, everybody above me, all they know is Afrobeats. Yeah, and when I have to educate them, be like, that's not really a thing. It's a thing because people made it a thing for exposure purposes. Yeah. But when it comes to the infrastructure, it's not really a thing.
How do you, I couldn't even attempt to fix that issue.
No. Imagine if it's like Sean Paul coming out, right? Yeah. And then everybody calling like Barris Hammond, I can't say Shabba Ranks. Shabba Ranks was dancehall. But
I know what you're saying.
Everything before Sean Paul was dancehall. Like, no.
It's like Luciano Capleton, all that. Like that's
you're missing all the soca. You're missing calypso. You're missing dub. You're missing roots. You're missing reggae. Yeah, you're missing all of it. So that's what's happening right now, and I'm trying to advocate for everybody to understand that genres are important. Not because I'm trying to dismiss any of the artists from that scene that have made a name off of the Afrobeats name, but like you don't see Burna Boy yelling, "I'm Afrobeats."
Right.
Burna Boy, if anything, wants to stay away from that. He wants to be, I'm dancehall, I'm hip hop, I'm everything.
I know, and it's so crazy. It's like now we're getting to the point where there's like confusion where he wants to not say he's something.
Thank you. He doesn't want to box himself in because he's seen what happens is you have artists like Wiz, David, I'm Afrobeats, and then they get pushed into a corner. Yeah. And then it's up to people like you who are advocates because you're passionate about it, regardless of wherever you are. And then people like me that are into certain spaces where I can advocate for this stuff, we're the only ones doing it. Unless you're someone that's not of color,
because
that
we're
is in the
nerds.
space.
We're super 100% into it. Where some people, we got to remember, some people just like listening to music.
That's it.
Yeah. They don't care what it's called or what.
That's
That
it.
Dominican girl who showed me her phone to
She
play
wants
this
to shake
song,
her butt.
she
to
didn't know there was a whole movement in Nigeria. You know what I mean?
No
She's
idea.
like, I like this song.
Yeah,
Perfect example, Alta.
Yeah.
So the Alta wave that like Selection, all these other cats are now, now grabbing onto. All this is alternative fusion music that's coming out of Nigeria now by young kids that are kind of rejecting this Afrobeats wave that's coming out now. So they're making music like Bryson Tiller meets, I can't even think right now. Sampha meets Jhené Aiko meets, all that like what we would call alt R&B or PB R&B, that like Jhené Aiko, that like wavy ambient music. Like they're taking that sound and merging it with African fusion stuff. Yeah. And they called it Alta, like alternative to whatever everybody in Nigeria and Ghana is pushing. Pop.
That's crazy.
It's a lot of sounds coming out, but I do think all it takes is some hits from that sound.
That's it. There's nobody really making hits from, even if you want to say Afrobeats till tomorrow, who is making the hits that are going to cross over?
Well, what's the Joanna is Afro B.
No, yes. So the artist is Afro B, but you'll never hear him say he makes Afro beats. Never.
Which is also confusing.
That's
that his name is Afro B, and the music genre it's under is called Afro beats.
Well, his last name starts with a B. That's why.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. But when you say B and beats,
marketing,
right? And
he's trying to
marketing. He's
trying to take it without even
he took
saying
advantage
anything.
of the fact everybody's talking about Afro beats. How can I get people to talk about me in the same
But
rate?
what's his next 3 hits?
They're coming. As far as
he got them,
well, no, I don't think he got them because he dropped songs.
He has the next one.
He got it.
Okay, is it?
He just signed with Empire. He's gonna be fine
because he dropped one and
they need the
didn't.
wave though,
and it may not. I mean, and this is not me saying.
Well, Burna
being
Boy
biased.
got an album coming out.
That's what I'm saying. So it's not me being biased. There's a bunch of artists right now that are aware of the issues that we're talking about right now and are trying to fix it in their own way. Wiz has his shit on the way. Burna has his shit on the way. David has his shit that's really close. Like really close. I think out of all the names we've mentioned today, one of them is going to hit. Absolutely. Especially because of the features that I know are on some of those records. One of them is going to hit. For sure.
But we need 12 of them to hit.
I agree with you, but everybody has to get their shit in order in order for that to happen.
That's the thing with dancehall in the early 2000s.
There's so many records coming out.
All those, the Sean Paul's first album, all those records were already out for years. They were proven hits.
Absolutely.
You know, so we need, like, I don't know if they have those proven hits already and they can add a feature to it, or if Joanna was Joanna big?
UK.
It was huge in Africa, huge in the UK.
It was before it got here.
The feature they did.
It just got here. It was out about 2 years ago.
Yeah, I remember hearing it because I used to play it with.
We broke it on
the
African
techno
Heat
record.
We broke it on African Heat last year, and then it kind of Stanley did a radio push and all that stuff. Yeah, but the remix they did with French, I don't know if that was it.
Yo, Shaq.
I don't think that was it.
Shaquille O'Neal has a remix to Joanna.
Hilarious.
From last year, but it's actually good.
By himself.
But it's good.
Not even Afrobeat on the song. He was like, yo, Johanna, you know, I had to get on this. and then he raps. Raps on
French.
You know Shaq can rap.
Of course.
Well, regardless, he could beat you up, so he can rap.
That's why I had to look Cipha in his face when I said that.
And Burna Boy is, what kind of music does he make? What would you call that?
Burna is dancehall Afrofusion.
Yeah, he has 2 different genres in which he could.
Because Burna Boy is.
He has 2.
If anybody,
nobody's talent-wise, nobody's touching him. Me,
I agree.
Like he's
been dope. He's been dope. The thing is, he had other shit happening.
Yeah, his mom was his manager. He left his mom as a manager, then got back, and then he had travel issues where he couldn't come here or England for like the first 2-3 years of his career, like legal issues.
Right. Yeah.
And then
that's always a lot of issues.
So they expunged his record, not expunged, but the case was clear. And now that's why he's all over the place. Because he could only do African states. I mean African countries. So now that was just what he was doing. So but now he's gonna blow up, and obviously he's with Atlantic.
But what's his big song that everyone knows? Sorry, I don't want to get in trouble. That mainstream people know.
Is the because song. Again, this is why I'm saying it's some music in 2019 is half about the talent and the other half is about your team and awareness, marketing, right? So the song was good already. Like it's already been doing what it was doing in Africa. Yeah. And then luckily for them, Ye was putting out his album.
Kanye dropped Ye.
Kanye called it Ye,
Right.
And then they put out the song and the video around the time the album was dropping.
So
Right.
you would search for
Free marketing.
Right.
Yeah. And then people are on Twitter like, what's that song that goes, yeah.
Bro, like he won just strictly because Kanye named this album. Not strictly.
Genius marketing.
It helped,
Great, yeah,
it helped
great.
with it. Yeah, it helped.
So
with it.
I feel like if more artists get mad at me all the time, like, yo, you can't look at someone like me or someone at another place of, whatever that's pushing this culture and go, oh, here I have all the music, do all the work for me. No, you got to come with your own vision, your own marketing plan, your own team, and then we help
execute. That's it.
Oh, not even execute. We just help push. It's already got to be there. We just gotta be there to nudge it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
But we can't do the work for you. Burna didn't hit us to do anything. Burna did all the work on his own and was like, you see, this is what we do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when another artist is like, I'm the biggest artist in blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
How come you're not pushing? Bro, because you're not, show me.
Now, if I did that accent, would I get jumped outside immediately?
No.
You got Falasha at home.
No, you good. You got Falasha, you good. You are.
If I go to Nigeria and somebody doesn't hear the response or hear this interview and I cleared everything up,
they will.
And they step to me and they go, "You don't like WizKid, we're gonna fuck you up." Can I yell out?
They would
My
never
daughter's
do-
name is Sade.
Nah, I'm telling you,
they wouldn't do that for a few
If they
reasons.
step up to you, they want a conversation. That's the one thing. If you be like, yo, this is what I was talking about, and I've been playing this, they're like, no, you good. That's the thing. Similar to the apology, right? They're gonna tell you how they feel, but they are gonna listen to your rebuttal.
That's it.
That's it.
I love it.
That's it. It's
I haven't talked to anyone I respect that had anything terrible to say about you.
Wait, hold on. Let me ask you something. Just a sidebar for my own personal. It got that big.
Yeah. I was in London and people were hitting. I was in London.
No way.
I had just left a meeting.
We love Wiz.
I had just left a meeting about Wiz.
Yeah.
And then I got all the notes.
And what started it? Like where?
Who's this guy? I'm like, Cipha's safe. Like, what are you talking about?
I saw a lot. Like I said, I showed you one page that shared.
Yeah.
There were a lot of big names that share, because obviously, as an African in entertainment, you're either with or against WizKid. Like it's just one of those things where it's like, oh, this guy said something bad about WizKid. Fuck him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
that's
the equivalent of saying
plus.
F Migos or whatever. Like, oh, you're on the F Migos side? Cool.
Okay, got it.
F Megan the Stallion. Oh, you're one of those. Okay,
Right.
you're over there. That's all it is.
But
And I think it's because of how you look too. I think because they saw how you look, they don't know your history. They don't know who you are.
Yeah.
They just know you're just American DJ. They don't know your Hispanic. They don't know. Again,
And
we're
credit,
here.
You gave credit to Drake.
Exactly. Another light skin.
that
You
was
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it wasn't.
light skin gotta stick together,
Again,
baby.
No, you should.
In context, we got it.
Yeah.
Americans get it. In context, we're here.
Right.
They're over there.
Right,
All
right,
they
right.
hear is that.
See, but
music.
I also, it's funny. I didn't know there was issues with Drake and Wiz, and like he didn't do the video. So me not knowing
Exactly.
that, I could see me saying something, and they take the knowledge they already had about the situation.
Exactly.
I didn't even know.
Now there's a whole
That was a
history
thing.
of Drake and Afrobeats artists now, because Burna has sent Drake a song for the playlist album, the one with the British songs. So the name of the song
Is it More Life?
is called More Life.
Oh yeah, that did happen.
And Drake's
He sent them
album
a reference record called More Life, and I've heard it.
And Drake's
But More Life is Jamaican slang, though.
Burna was pushing
that's
why I'm saying
thing.
Burna fits dancehall more than he fits.
Burna's dancehall.
Burna pretty much lived in the UK for a long time, so he was able to really cross over through that scene.
Right.
So what's it called?
God.
Nah, there's a history.
See, now you get it.
So now Burna sent the More Life to him, right? More Life does not make the cut. Right? But there's a song, I think it's the song with the girl that he
Busey?
The girl he used to date. The British singer.
Georgia Smith?
Yeah. The end of the song with Georgia Smith, there's about 3 seconds.
By the way, Bow said they used to date, not me.
That's what I've heard on the streets. Again, I'm
Shout out
not
to the streets.
I am
Streets,
not
if you have issues,
employed
come
by-
see Bow.
The fun thing is I am not employed by anybody that matters in music. I talk my shit and go straight to work.
Yeah. That's the freedom
It's the
I now
best.
have.
Yeah, it's the best part. Like you're not calling this person to tell me about that. But anyway, the last 3 seconds of the song, in about volume 2 out of 80, you hear Burna Boy talking. And that's it. So there's that thing. There's that thing going on. So we'll see. Obviously, Drake has an album. The last album had no Afrobeat artists in it.
Nope.
So we'll see what happens with this.
That was a very interesting time.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I got wrapped up.
Give Sight the headphones so we can call Malik.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Hello, Malik Berry. Malik, this is Cipha Sounds.
I know that voice from anywhere.
Malik, tell him it's not true. Tell him it's not true, Malik.
Yo, Cipha, you already know, bro. You ain't even got. You already know. You ain't even got to explain yourself, man.
Yo,
they know.
Malik, it's so good to hear from you, man.
Wow, bro.
What I got?
I hope you've been good.
I got into a little scandal and some Nigerian headlines went out. And
I know. I was seeing. Yo, they didn't want to let you rest, man.
Yeah, but you know what saved me? Oh, sorry, I got talking to this mic. I got into a little scandal with Nigerian headlines, but you know what saved me is I pulled out my laptop and I was showing the dates of when you were giving me all those records.
The receipts, yep. I knew, even when I first saw that clip,
yeah.
Like, you see, the thing is, like, the majority of people don't know how to think objectively. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they didn't really get what you were saying.
Yeah.
Like, you were basically saying that we still got a lot of work to do. Like, it doesn't mean that people don't know him out there. It just means that we've got a long way to go, but they didn't understand.
No, well, the part of the interview that got cut off, what I was saying was, I just want the music to cross over to the mainstream so it creates more opportunities. Exactly. And it got all misconstrued.
Yeah. Nah, it's all good though. Like that, you know, the thing is, when you put out that video and you showed the list, I was so happy because not everyone else can pull up receipts like that.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like they could talk, they'll talk. They ain't got a receipt.
Yo, the dates on iTunes saved me.
I'm telling you. And those records aren't records that like, oh, everybody
right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Like those are like some like only like cult fans, like cult followers. Do you know what I mean? That they know those records. Yeah, man. You know, so it's and I know, bro, you've been supporting from day one. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not even like you're probably one of the first people out there to embrace my shit like properly before I became an artist.
I know you just a producer. Not just a producer. That sounds like a downplaying it. You're one of my favorite producers, man. And by the way, we haven't spoken in a while. I'm so happy for your success, man. Like you were one of the ones.
You, bro.
Remember, I was sitting in your studio and I was convincing you to put out these records because you are artists. Like I don't know. I don't like dissecting like what makes an artist, what makes a performer, what makes a producer. But you got so much fire.
Yep. Yeah. Thank you, bro. And that those sit downs gave me inspiration.
I know, I remember.
Because you gotta understand, like me, if a DJ's telling me something, oh no, do this. Okay, no, this kind of record pops. Okay, no, this. When you was talking about Rihanna them times, that's why I stuck to that island style for so long. That whole mixing the Afro with the Caribbean and like I did on Control and Been Callin' and all those kind of records. I kept doing it because I knew that those records are what's going to cross over there. And look what Afrobeat Joanna's doing now.
Crazy.
Do you know what I mean? You know, so
can you do me a favor? Can you call can you call all your cousins and uncles in Nigeria and tell them I'm good?
No, bro, don't worry, you're good. You're good, bro. You ain't got no problem, bro. Trust me. I'll tell you that, bro. You're good. And you know the thing is like any little thing, bro, like people are ready to just jump on it and just start talking. And it's an internet age where people don't even listen to like the full thing. They don't read the article. Yeah. They only see the headlines. You know?
Of course.
There's no context anymore.
No context. But you know what? I was telling these guys earlier, I'm happy in a way that this happened because they've never invited me to this podcast until there was this situation. So I'm happy that to push the culture forward in any which way, even if there's a lot of bullseyes on me to kill my father or whatever they say. But I'm happy that it's going to make some kind of movement forward.
Nah, 100%. And you see that, what you showed them that, look, there's somebody that's out there genuinely that, that's been supporting this thing on the real. Not like when it just started popping and all of our records started getting bigger. Before. You get what I'm saying? Before, when people weren't sure about the sound, before it was getting played on radio. You know? Man. So it's up, bro. I thank you for real. You're a real one. Like, that's not a joke. You know what I mean? And for you to, like, those times, like, you didn't have to sit down with me sometimes. I wasn't known.
Nah, we was sitting in the ends in London,
you know what I'm saying?
We was in the ends, for real.
Yeah, that was that studio that I brought you to. Ironically, that's actually Tiny's studio.
Right.
That studio that we chilled at, that's Tiny Temper studio.
Yeah.
So that was like literally right. You know what I mean? That was years ago before I was even, when I was still unsure about my record.
You didn't even have the EP out at the time.
Nah, I didn't.
Man, I'm so happy for you, man. Hey, I noticed you changed your number. I'm gonna get your new number because I think you.
Yeah, get it from.
Because you're too big now. You're too popular. You don't hang out with Cipha no more.
Nah. It's not even that. I'm gonna be, like I was telling him, like I'm gonna be coming out there a lot more this year, man. Because it's one thing doing music and being across the pond, but like I'll never forget what you said about UK artists, and you mentioned Skepta and some of these other artists, that we need to actually come out there more and show our faces.
Yo,
the presence needs to be felt.
I was in London a couple weeks ago, and I was doing shows with Dave Chappelle, and Idris and Stormzy came, and I had the same conversation with them, and Stormzy got it. Stormzy got it. Like he's gonna come here and like he's definitely gonna get it.
Yeah, man, and I'm just trying to, like, I'm definitely gonna come out, even if it's like to come out for a weekend or a couple days and just build and just do certain things, man. Like, I'm definitely trying to come out there a lot more because, I get it. This last trip just showed me that I need to be there because, like, people like you, people like Tunde, people like Tuma, people that I know really fuck with me. You know what I'm trying to say? And you guys all have access. But there's only so much you could do when I'm over in London. You get what I'm trying to say? And I'm not there. Like, Americans want to feel, they want to actually touch you, they want to feel you, they want to see you.
And the only reason why I'm pushing for all you guys, people from London, UK, people from the continent, the only reason why I'm even pushing for you to come here is because America's a very ignorant place. But once they catch on to something, they blow it up to a level where we could all eat and spread the culture the right way, as opposed to it getting stolen from us. 100%. Man, but thanks for clearing this up. You're part of my receipt. Thank you.
Man, I got you.
No, Malik, real quick.
You know that playlist is so. I was telling my guys, yo, this guy's not lying because I saw that playlist with my own eyes.
Yeah, for real. For real. And I got records that you gave me that I'm supposed to do music to, and I didn't want to play those because I didn't want to put out unreleased music. But yo, the real thing I was telling these guys, what made me upset, the only thing that made me upset is I didn't want WizKid to see that and think I was a hater because I never met him.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
Nah. And I told Wiz, last time I spoke to him on FaceTime, I said, when I see him, I'm actually going to talk to him about it. But see, even the headspace that Wiz is in right now, he will know. He knows, like, it's not even like that. You know what I'm saying? But all these things, it's just a conversation, man. Like, bro, like, with this thing that we're building is still new, it's still fresh. The same way you guys built hip hop and built the narrative.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All these decades, this is exactly what we have to do with our culture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And all these things, it's all a conversation, man.
Love it.
Yeah,
Let's talk, man.
But get my number from Tunde. Let's build, bro.
Hey, I remember when I could just have your number and call you direct, but it's all right.
I know.
Make sure you have these guys.
Malik, thank you for being thank you for being so readily available to talk about this. I know there's not many people that are so close to the situation that will be able to speak on it. So thank you for your time.
Nah, Sasha is a real one, man. Come on.
Boom. Right,
it's just, yeah, man, bro.
I'll definitely give him your number and my regards to Cesaro Jr.
All right, thank you.
We'll talk soon.
Yeah.
All right, peace. Boom, there you have it.
That's great.
There you have it.
True.
Man.
There you go.
Nah, you know what? On a serious note, just thank you so much for having me and let me talk about this, because you know what? Any conversation that will push forward the culture and show the vast amount of talent and music. I don't know about all the other things. I don't know about politics. I don't know about the infrastructure of Nigeria. I don't know about any of that stuff. I just love music. You know what I'm saying? And I like to push forward things that I think everyone should enjoy. And my career, if you look through my history, I didn't get a credit for a lot of things.
Yeah.
I'm not a bitter person.
Yeah.
I'm happy that Rihanna is a mega superstar, and I was influential in some of it. You know what I'm saying? I had a piece of that.
Absolutely.
And I'm happy.
Absolutely.
I wish I had a check from it.
Well, I'm happy we were able to cover all that stuff.
Yeah.
Have you been following? Now we're going to switch away from Wiz stuff.
Yeah.
Since you're Nigerian officially, your daughter's Yoruba. There is no beef.
Yeah.
There was never beef.
Yeah.
Everything is contextually cleared up.
It was never that deep.
It's not. You know what I'm saying? I'm just glad we're able to have the conversation. So, what are some other things you're focused on? Are you following sports right now?
I do not follow sports.
You do not follow sports.
Apparently something happened yesterday because I see KD in a Brooklyn jersey.
Yeah, he's a KD, Kyrie, and DeAndre Jordan, and now I'm going to Brooklyn. So Brooklyn's about to be very popping.
But is it a chance that any one of those team members can end up in the Lakers for whatever reason?
No way.
No. Well, I thought the Raptor guy went to the Lakers.
No, they saying maybe. It's not yet.
What's his name again?
Kawhi.
Kawhi Leonard. Never mind.
Yeah, Iguodala got traded to Memphis.
That was terrible because he was talking about
Iguodala because he was talking about
the medical stuff,
the medical team, and how he had a injury, but they reduced it to like the severity to make him look crazy. So he was speaking about that, and they traded him for basically nothing crazy. So that's happening, but it's just the NBA is drama now. It's crazy how much they just.
It's become WWE.
It looks like it because look, I know nothing about sports.
I don't watch basketball. I don't watch NBA either.
If I'm hearing about it, that means something crazy. Like if it gets to my eyes, that means something so crazy.
It's gonna be fun. I feel like whenever there's stars in New York, like it trickles down.
I'm just so happy Toronto won, yo.
Yeah, no.
That's London and Toronto are both my second homes.
I wanted to go Caribana so bad because of that, but I know it's
are you not coming?
I'm trying to go pre-Caribana.
What is wrong with you? Why not just come?
Caribana's not the same.
I couldn't hang with Caribana, B. I could not. I went and it was just too much to do. There was a LeBron party. There was this party. There's that.
There's a lot.
You see, he's the more famous. He's the more famous one. So
I'm washed. No. It's just I have a lot of people in Toronto. Like we were in Toronto like I was listening to a podcast.
Way before.
Let me chill. Let me not say too much. But Toronto's a fun place to be. It's like another London, like in the amount of culture that's
because of West Indians,
and it's East Africans and West Indians.
The Somalis.
Where London is West Africans and West Indians. Yes. East African and
Somalis run Toronto.
Yeah, a lot of Somalis. Somalis are the gunmen in Toronto. Like, that's the real shit.
Yeah,
I hate when people.
Shout out to Somali Independence Day today. Oh, sorry, yesterday.
Yes,
really?
He would know.
Yeah, Somali Independence.
Now people sleep on African hood side.
Somalis are G's. I don't make. Those are the only. Though not only. Those are one of the few ethnic groups in Africa that I do not ever make fun of.
No. They're different. They operate differently. They don't even have a conscience when it comes to like doing grimy shit.
No, they hold their people down.
Yeah, I love America. This is my country. I never want to leave here, but I hate the ignorance of Americans. Like, even in the hood, like, to think there's no hoods in Toronto and London and like other places. Like,
what?
You know,
I almost got stabbed in London.
The hood's all over
got
Africa.
stabbed in London. I had to like talk my way out that shit. London, and everybody seems like everyone has a knife, and they not.
Oh yeah, knife crime in
like,
London is
if you
different.
Know the person in this block? Do not go there.
Yeah.
Knife crime is crazy.
London,
they don't have
South
guns.
London is different.
So the way
they
the
don't
way the
have
guns are,
they
do.
No.
Niggas but not
if someone
everybody.
pulls out a gun
They're going to
in
jail.
London, like
they're going to jail.
it's a completely different
that's
thing.
a death crime. Like,
but do you know how scarier it is to be right up on somebody to stab them? Like,
fam, a knife.
It's knife crime and acid crime.
Yeah,
you know
acid
what?
crime.
Oh, throwing acid, right? Yeah, that's
shit is different.
They're different in London. So when people talk about hood shit, I guess it's a movie thing, like what they see on TV with the accents and all that, and the posh British people. But the hood, like, people don't understand. Like, the difference, I think, with America markets the hood to the world, right? And then the world markets their good side. So
they kind of don't want to show the bad side.
When I was coming here, like, the first thing is like, oh crap, am I gonna get beat up every day because that's what you think America is, and you get here and it's just like, all right, you mind your business, nothing crazy happens. But it's just, Americans really think, like, my boy went to London for the first time last year, and I was like, yo, be careful out there. He was like, it's London, He stepped into a club, he got pressed early. He was texting me like, yo, it's different out here. I'm like, yeah, you
get pressed quick in London.
You're gonna get beat, like, just quick. And if you're in the wrong hood, you might get stabbed. And getting stabbed in another man's country should never be a goal of yours, bro.
Stabbed in another
Nah, that has to suck, like being on vacation and now you're in a hospital somewhere.
Yo, you saw all the people, like, there's been like headlines of people dying in Americans dying in DR.
Oh my God.
I love the Dominican Republic response is like, yeah, sometimes people die.
They do. Y'all coming or not?
We good. You coming out? Like, sometimes people die.
And they put out their own propaganda, like, in the last few weeks too. They had like mad random Canadians, like, oh yeah, I've been coming to DR for 25 years.
They got the white face.
My daughter had her quinceañera here. I'm like, bro, she's not Hispanic. She didn't have a quinceañera here. Why is she having a quinceañera? Who wrote the script for you, sir? Jean Baptiste. Who wrote the script for you? You and your maple syrup have an ass.
People gonna go to DR. People love going to DR.
I mean, I know people
the hood
go
loves going to DR for exactly what we all think. Like, they go to DR with cash and they wild out and they come back home and act like nothing happened. So DR is not stopping unless they taking trips to Colombia but that's a longer trip and a more expensive trip. So DR is always going to be the go-to trip for a lot of people out here. But yeah, did you want to touch the last topic?
Let's touch it.
Let's see. Wow, that's wild.
Wow, that
Sorry.
sounds wild.
That's wild.
That sounds very wild.
What? Are we going to talk about the
BET?
What about the Koza thing?
Oh, the Koza? You want to touch the Koza thing?
I think we should.
Wow, that's I go for
I wouldn't say it that way, given how sensitive that topic is.
Right, so
contextually, we got to explain to you what happened. So basically, there is a Me Too movement happening in Nigeria as we speak because there is a very famous
pastor,
man of God, right? That was accused by a famous artist. Again, he's a vocalist, famous vocalist's wife. That she was assaulted by this pastor some odd years ago. And when she raised these allegations, very similar to how, ignorant people act here when allegations are brought against somebody that's, of high social standing or high, societal standing, whatever. And they basically attacked her for speaking out against.
Wait, she's a vocalist?
No, her husband is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
So her husband came to her defense. They did like this whole TV thing. There was a clip that went viral, and then basically everybody that goes to that guy's church, everybody that knows of him, that's a believer, basically slammed this woman. Why would you come out all these years if you were telling the truth? Blah blah blah. The same victim shaming that happens here. So it was very interesting to see because that type of stuff has been happening forever in that part of the world. In that part of the world, oppression and assaults and things like that, they just got swept under the rug. Especially if it's someone that's of a religious standing, those people are kind of untouchable.
Just money, really.
Yeah, anyone that's of high social standing, whether it's money, religion, government, whatever, they do something immoral or unjust, it's pretty much swept under the rug. They pay people off. It's never heard of it ever again.
Yeah, the cops, because like the one thing with a lot of people, like either the military or the officers, is sometimes these people don't get paid in a timely fashion. Like you go 3 months without someone getting paid. So now if someone has money, it's like, yo, hold this.
Right.
Brush that off.
Yeah.
A lot of that happens.
Yeah.
Like it happened with some kids that got caught like dropping pills in a girl's drink.
Yeah,
the cops paid them off, and then the kids,
because the kids were related to somebody that was of high social standing, so they let them go, and it was on video. Like they caught
shit.
Yeah, wild shit. So the pastor's last name is Fatoyimbo, and it's Timmy Dakolo's wife.
Yes.
Yeah, and the church he's a part of is what, Koza?
I think Koza is the name of the church. I
don't know what it stands for either.
Yeah, so but now there are people like outside the church
that are protesting.
I saw a sign that said God can forgive him in jail. Because they were like, oh, like God, they were like, yeah, let me go to jail. Like,
they had like a human barricade in front of the church.
And a woman speaking out like this is not common.
No.
Yeah,
really?
You got to be very rich to be able to battle that.
What's going to come.
Yeah.
And her husband being famous allows that to.
Exactly.
Yes.
There's people supporting them too, right?
Oh yeah. People, and that's what surprised me because I've never seen anyone come to anyone's defense publicly like that.
Yeah,
we're a strong religious country, so they worship.
Yeah, of course,
the ministers and all that because whenever you have a place where people aren't making money or people aren't rich, they look a lot to religion to because then the pastors preach about prosperity a lot, like if you do this, you'll make it. Focus on this, and So now people worship their ministers, which is something Fela spoke about, where he spoke about like the pastors are doing good, the ministers are doing good, the Muslim leaders are doing good, but we're suffering and smiling. That's the name of the song, Suffering and Smiling. So he speaks about, he goes, you suffer in this world to enjoy in heaven. But the person telling you to suffer in this world is living.
It's not suffering.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's called Suffering and Smiling. If you got a chance, you should listen. But now it's a big thing where even there are people like pro-pastor, right? And they had signs, right?
Oh, yeah.
So they were talking to him, why are you holding the sign? And homie said, we're getting paid to hold the sign. So he's not really pro-pastor. It's just like, come out, write a sign.
He said that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably had a meeting with him afterwards. Like, hey, you're not supposed to tell people
why you're doing that. Because they were like, why are you on this side?
That's the environment there. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people that don't.
Yeah.
That's what happens in a country like that where people are going.
People's morals, people's votes can be bought.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's a third world, you know what I'm saying?
We're saying this sentence in a beautiful Manhattan building.
Facts.
Right?
Our privilege.
Even the poor people here can still have Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a different type of poor. And it's fucked up. It's like, I never want to judge anybody for doing what they got to do to put money on the table. Not that I'm saying I support you doing the wrong thing to do that, but you can't talk to somebody who's hungry.
Yeah,
you can't talk without giving them to a hungry person
without giving them food.
Yeah, and that happens too. A lot of votes in that part of the world, especially in Nigeria, are rigged. You know what I'm saying? People bribe people for votes with like loaves of bread, rice,
bag of rice,
ramen noodles. Like
because you got to check one box and then you eat.
That's it. It's wild.
You eat today?
Yes. It's morality.
I don't know what's happening tomorrow. I'm going to eat today.
Right. No, exactly. I never knock it. It's sad, but I never knock it because it's like, because I always tell people this, if I'm going to tell you to stop doing, even like people who do fraud or whatever it is, if I tell you to stop doing this, am I providing you a job?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I'm a very big proponent of people
it's wrong, but I can't. I'm just not doing it. Yeah,
give them an alternative, and that's something we talk about all the time. Like, there's specific things in that part of the world that people love to criticize, but they don't offer an alternative.
Yeah.
So if the diaspora has to come together, if we that don't live there have to come together and find alternatives for them, then cool. So be it. And that's what we should be talking about as a diaspora, as the Caribbeans, as Latins.
No, because it's all over. It's not just Africa. Like even like when I go to Jamaica, I was sad when I was seeing I saw a bunch of school kids and I'm like, bruh, there's no country in this world where you can say for black and brown kids. I told you this, where it's like, okay, just go to school. This is your best chance of just going to school and getting a good job. No country in the world.
Guaranteed.
No country in the world.
Yeah.
Like we still, you could be educated and you still don't stand a good
even in PR.
chance.
You're Puerto Rican. We're talking about PR.
PR happened in PR. The guy was like, yo, we have the highest taxes in America.
And we're not even American.
Because it's 11% tax in PR, state tax, and then
weren't you in a recession?
Tax.
Are y'all still in a recession in PR?
I'm not.
No, they are. They owe money. They owe more money than they could pay, and supposedly there are people like trying to buy their debt to like own part of PR, which obviously once that happens, PR is going to be like Hawaii, where it's just going to be super expensive to live in.
Yeah.
And it's just going to be
Hawaii's
like
crazy.
Yeah, it's just going to be a tourist destination. Because Hawaii,
so expensive.
You can't do shit in there. Like you go to Hawaii with mad bread just to enjoy it. So I think they're trying to like buy, and even there were people questioning like the whole way America was willing to help PR, like get away from the fixing the city, because it seemed like they wanted them to go through it so people would invest and buy lands and own places. So there's a lot that they do.
Same thing
in our
they
country.
do in
like
Africa.
China's doing that. China's doing that in Africa where they're buying stuff.
Neocolonialism.
I don't want to stray away from the initial topic, which is
Got deep, right? Got real deep.
Which is the whole thing, because I feel like a lot of women don't get to speak up as much as, you know what I mean? Because it's like, even if it's not a rich guy, even if it's like two middle class people, the man's word goes first. And I think it's dope, because obviously it's not going to be 100% truth thing where it's like every single woman that speaks out against, says they've been raped is being honest. But I still think there's been there still
needs to be an opportunity for those that are actually going through something to speak out and not fear the
repercussion or just not being
retaliation.
And there's been a whole lot of years where people were ignored. So to be honest, it's not, the shift is always going to be there. Everybody's going to tell the truth with whatever crime or accusation that happens. So, but I still think it's a big move, especially in a black country where we just,
oppression is normalized.
Women aren't seen as equals.
Oppression and manipulation is normalized. I agree.
What's the deal with Nigeria? Like, why is Nigeria one of the most known African countries? What is it about the country that makes it more known than other countries?
Culturally and creatively, we're probably
immigration. A lot of us left the country. A lot of people left the country early, right? And I think I don't know why, because it's not something that we quantified. There's a big hustle with Nigerians. Nigerians are big on hustling. So like we're practically in every field. Like whatever it is, film, music, art, engineering, whatever.
Part of that is because of, if you look at pre-colonial history, what is now Nigeria, that region used to be an epicenter of trade in West Africa.
No, that's what I'm getting to.
So that hustle mentality is ingrained in.
So that's part of like history, like because of the geographically.
Mansa Musa was aware of who was Yoruba, Igbo, and that Hausas in that region.
Right. Thing that makes
and so were the Romans, and so were the Portuguese. That's how they got there. They knew we were there.
What makes Nigeria different from almost every other African country is the amount of ethnic groups in one country. Because England basically said, y'all are one now.
Oh, England! They said you're all Nigerian, but they're all different.
The Berlin Convention.
When you said if someone tells you they're Nigerian, what's the first thing you ask?
What tribe?
Exactly. So now it's like there's just so many damn people trying to make it in one place. You know what I mean? And put on for themselves and their people.
Their communities.
So now it's just a lot going on. If you go to any country, there's a small section of Nigerians somewhere.
Yeah.
It's like Bloods and Crips. It's like, you both wear colors, but you're advocating for different things.
Right.
So that's why when people argue, not to cut you off, when people argue about Africans don't like African Americans or this, it's not that. It's just a competition in the head because of where we are.
Yeah.
The totem pole.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Where Nigerians are.
Black people.
Oh, yeah.
Black people compete with each other all day.
Which is
incredibly
frustrating.
But it's just so time, because whenever I hear African Americans against Africans, because Burna Boy's mom said on the BET Award when Burna won, they said, whatever it is, like you were Africans before you were anything else, right? Which we're just saying like we're all one. And then people are like, y'all don't fuck with us, y'all don't. It's not that. Niggas is just trying to kill their lane. So now Nigerians will argue like we're from two different places in Nigeria. Now if we don't know each other, it's like, my people are better, or your people did this. Oh, I saw a guy last week that was shitting on the street. He's your cousin. You know what I mean? Shit like that. And if there's no actual love in between, it's gonna be seen like, okay, my people hate us people. So now you bring that into America. It's not we don't like you or they don't like us. It's just niggas is just trying to win for themselves.
So many cultural dynamics and cultural differences and nuances that aren't addressed. If you're not an American that is aware of those complexes, you're going to assume that all Africans are.
Yeah, but I feel like even in America, New Yorkers talk shit about southern black people.
Absolutely.
Right?
People in New York talk shit about the South all day.
You'll be like, okay, there's
everybody does.
It's part of the culture.
We make fun of people from Cali for their accents, how they move or how they dress, and then people who say New Yorkers only wear Timbs and don't drive and shit.
As dope as Outkast is, it's the reason why Outkast is Outkast. Like they were aware of how basically
they stand out. Yeah,
they wouldn't have been given a shot if they didn't take it.
The whole goodie
Yeah.
bag. So it's just that. So
I love this. I could talk about this all day. But like Nigeria, is it more populated than other countries, or is it bigger landscape?
It's
like
the most populated countries in Africa.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
The biggest.
I'm just wondering why.
Top two?
I study culture.
The biggest black country in the world.
Like I love studying culture. I love asking people about their culture, history, all that stuff. I piece all this together, keep it in my brain. And I was always wondering, like, why do I hear the word Nigeria more than other countries?
We're out.
We're the biggest export too. Slavery.
Step somewhere like the African like mentality is to be chill and docile and just be to yourself.
Yeah.
Nigerians aren't like that.
No.
Like we're out there. Like
Right.
if there's a country that will come to a country and like be a part of the culture, we're the first ones to like be black with blacks and like pop bottles and talk shit and do all that, while other cultures will marry within and this like if of any country, like you're probably gonna meet a half Nigerian, half something before you meet any other, because
Right.
Nigerians are India. Like, and you know what's crazy? There's a whole lot of half Nigerian, half Jamaicans because they get each other's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're also
Jamaicans are talking
100%.
shit.
Same origin.
Yeah.
Same origin.
Jamaicans
Yeah.
are talking shit. Nigerians are talking shit. Like
We talk about the Maroons, right? The Maroons have Yoruba origin.
No.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
That's
the
what
name
I'm saying.
is the Yoruba
So
word.
that's why we're out there more, because we talk a lot of shit.
Yeah.
But we also back it up with like our work ethic and
Yeah, of course.
I always tell people that there's nothing that separates Africans on the continent and Africans in diaspora, Caribbean, whatever. The only thing that's really different is one was colonialized and the others were enslaved. That's
Yeah.
it. Africans on the continent were just colonized.
and a lot of people don't
Nigerians,
realize.
Ghanaians, Senegalese, whatever. They
Yeah.
just had foreign powers come in and say, "Hey, you guys are gonna follow our systems now. You're gonna follow our religions now. You're gonna follow our system of government. You guys are gonna talk, speak
Yeah.
our language." Boom, and then
Black people are under white rule in the continent and outside the continent.
That's it.
So like there's a reason we have independence in the America's independence was 1776.
yeah.
African independence was like Nigeria was created in
And who
1960.
taught them how to create the Constitution?
1960.
Black
They're people older. They're people older than Nigeria alive and well.
Who were part of the colony.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a whole lot with that.
Wild stuff.
And then I hate when people just refer to like Africa like a country.
Yeah.
That shit.
I'm not mad at them.
That's why specifically, like, if someone
I'm not
asks me
mad
where
at
you're
them for
from,
that.
I'll always say, like my family's from Nigeria, but I'm Yoruba. I'm very specific. Just
Right.
like when you meet people that, you're in a cab or whatever, you ask them where they're from. Usually they'll say, I'm from Ghana, I'm from Nigeria, but they'll tell you exactly where I'm from. I'm Igbo, I'm Yoruba, I'm Hausa.
Right, yeah.
So it's
Especially
always
because we were put together. So we're like one of those countries where we love to tell you where we're from, because food different, dress different, like the whole thing.
uniqueness of clans.
But I'm not mad at people for not knowing, because who's
teaching them?
Nobody has taught them these things. It would be nice if everybody does their research, but I'm not, whatever you choose to do with your 24 hours is on you. You know what I mean? So I
feel you.
I don't sweat it as much. It's corny.
How many people from DR do you know that don't even realize that they're the same people with Haitians? They're the same people.
Same
Bro,
language.
I can't even. I can't even get into that.
They don't even want to touch it. They don't call me Haitian.
They've been
Don't call me
brainwashed.
black. Like
They've been
because
brainwashed.
this half was French and this half was Spanish.
That's it.
And you think you're better than the other, like,
And you're the same people.
same
But
language.
that's the same thing that happened in Africa too. So, for example, you have like Cameroon, you have Togo, you have Nigeria. I'm Yoruba, right? But my people spanned that entire Western region. But because when the British made their lines and the French made their lines and the Portuguese made their lines, everybody kind of split up.
Yeah.
So it wasn't, I'm Yoruba. It was, I'm Nigerian first, then Yoruba. That all kind of fell apart, a few decades ago when all the wars broke out. But if left up to the British government, Bao and I would not even be in the same room. They didn't want us to interact. They wanted his people to stay over there, our people to stay over here, and they would manipulate our people against his people. And so
it's all divide and conquer.
Yeah, divide
and
and
they would just steal our resources.
It's a great
as they
tactic.
still do.
As they still do. And they're still doing it. All the money that's being 419, like people aren't, like, it's not just Nigerians doing it to be greedy. There's people that are in, colonial countries that are getting paid on the back end because their countries will fall apart without it. Absolutely. The countries will fall apart without it. How many museums could you go to around the world without African art that, they pay people to go see stuff they stole?
Yeah, they said they're willing to send it back on loan.
How you gonna loan something you stole from us?
African artifacts. They're willing to send it back to Africa on loan, and when we're done with it, we got to send it back to them.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine somebody coming to your house, stealing your couch?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you know, I know we stole your couch. Well, you borrowed us your couch, so we're willing to loan it back to you if you give it back to us in like 3 years. But we got to tax you for taking back the couch.
No, but it's my couch.
They don't care.
No.
They don't care. No.
That's why that Killmonger scene in Black Panther was so crazy to me, because that's exactly how a lot of Africans feel.
Yeah.
You know.
Well,
boom.
It's been great.
This has been a great talk.
I learned a lot. Thank you for having me.
If you have to pick a song to end the show
with. Man.
It don't have to be African.
It don't have to be African.
It has to be.
Okay, so then go ahead. Do your thing.
What's the
it could be old, it could be new, it could be a favorite. Like, what's the African song you think of and you're like, damn, this is my jam?
Yeah, I won't know.
You've mentioned a few already.
Yeah, wait, what was the I won't know it from here. I gotta no, what's the what was the David O song before did he have one before? The one with Meek Mill?
Oh, Fans Me.
Before that though. What was his big song before that?
What was that?
Go Bay. There was Go Bay. See Go Bay.
What's that one he shot in? They had the dance floor. There was one that had the dance that they shot the video and they reshot the video again. It might be that.
Let's see.
I'm gonna do Fans Me.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you why. My goal with this whole Afro beats or whatever the proper name is, my
Dami
goal.
Duro. That's the one you're talking
about. What is it?
Dami Duro. Am I Dami Duro?
No,
that was another big one that crossed over.
He had an up tempo one, and then look, the reason why I'm gonna play Fans Me.
I'm gonna play a few in your ear.
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Dang, that was a good glass.
I'm gonna get in trouble for breaking up the studio.
You're good. Let's see. Let's run through a few and see which one hits.
No, my African playlist in my phone was crazy, but I switched phones.
This one.
No, this is fine too. Oh wait, I do like this one though. It is not the one. Yo, how did you not like this music, man? Oh, you know, we didn't even talk about the language barrier. That's a big problem. I remember when I found out, this is a long time ago, but I remember when I found out Jamaicans were speaking English.
Yo! So when we were talking about Sean Paul earlier, and you said he had the easiest thing. I was like, Adatio, and when I first heard Get Busy, was it Get Busy?
Give Me the Light?
Give Me the Light.
Yeah.
When I first heard Give Me the Light, I thought he was saying, just give me the light, just give me the light, and a Pasta Joe. I'm like, who the fuck is in a Pasta Joe? I'm like, I don't know how old I was a kid. So I'm like, yo, who the fuck is in a Pasta Joe? Bakalaka Lakalamo. Who is that?
But the shit was so fire, you were down with it.
Yo, can Anna Pasta Joe just give him the light, please?
I still remember that video with the old man. With the old man in the house. Like shouting the fucking video.
No, that's not that.
That's not Give Me the Light.
I walked to a Jamaican joint and she taught me the lyrics. She was like, just give me the light and pass the draw. I was like, what the fuck is draw?
You sure that's not Give Me the Light video?
Give Me the Light video. I'm gonna tell you what Give Me the Light video is. Give Me the Light video to me ruined Toronto because it's Little X and it's just background with like
when they were dancing,
Rasta colors. Yeah, but that video, if you go back and watch Cardinal video, it's almost the same video.
Cardinal official video.
Because Cardinal X did that video for Cardinal.
Did he do the one Sean Paul and Sasha? Come sing for them, baby.
I don't know. He did a lot of the early ones.
That one.
Because he did the Rihanna video that I'm in, upon the replay. Yeah, X did that.
I'll make him turn it up. That was the last time we had Rihanna with an accent. She was like, I'll make him turn it up. And then after that, Rihanna was like, all right, American now. And that shit was gone. I will never forget that video. I'm like, yo, I remember that shit. I'll make him turn it up.
That's so funny. So it's not the Meek Mill record. It's not If. It's not Fall.
What's Fall? No, that's after.
Blessings Fall. Yeah, that's
no, go back.
That's after Meek Mill.
What's before that?
I don't know if he has it up here.
Oh man, I wish I had my laptop.
Oh yeah.
Oh, did you play Aye?
Oh, I didn't. You're right.
Aye might be it.
I know I heard of David O before the Fans Me, but I love Fans Me because it's like some grimy shit.
Yeah.
And it showed.
It was trap. Yeah, he was trying to use that to cross. You know what I'm
trying to.
He's actually from ATL.
Oh really?
Yeah, born and raised.
That's what's gonna help the music is when the hood here respects that there's hood other places.
Well, Casanova did that when he went out there. Was that Ayo?
It's not this.
Oh wow. Oh, go there. I don't think this is it either, but this is hot.
What's that? Go back.
Yeah. Now I want to play something from Wizkid album.
Okay.
What is it? How you say it again?
Ayo.
Ayo.
All right.
Oh yeah, he always says that. Ayo. Go through Ayo album.
Okay.
Tell me the titles and I'll tell you which one I want to hear. Shout to Wizkid. Sorry for the confusion. No, next one, but I love that one.
Jaya is my shit.
Yeah, I want to play that. Love this.
Okay. I'm gonna come back.
This is fire.
What? You know when that's
This is fire. I would play this whole album, yo.
Yo, this was
I would play this whole
on top
album.
of your mata. Is it on top of your mata?
Yeah, it is.
The first 5 in a row are just bangers.
I mean, this was a well-curated album.
Fire.
Shout out to Becky W. I mean, but see, that was when he was signed. He was signed to a label that had an amazing A&R.
Who's A&R?
Well, he was also the owner of the label, Becky W, who was also an artist.
Becky W's. Yeah, he's on the album. Oh,
but he was like a Calvin of sorts. He was like
right.
But he could actually
sing,
rap.
Wizkid was like his,
yeah,
you know,
yeah. Yeah, I still hear. Oh, I think we're talking over the music.
Yeah.
Hear it?
Yeah.
Oh. Play that. What's the next one? Because even Murder's on there, right?
Yeah. Murder's here.
Murder's with Wale.
Yes. Wale is another one. Him and I talk about all the time. He was one of the first American artists to reach out and be like, yo.
I said that on my receipt. I remember I was in Greenhouse talking to Wale about Afro, and he's like, how you know about all this? What's it?
Murder.
Fire. Then wait, there's an Akon song too, which is crazy. And there's also something called Dirty Wine.
There's Akon.
Dirty Wine is fire.
This on top of your mata, this album?
On top of your mata, sir. This is Murder Wale. Tyga was on this album too.
Yeah. There's a remix, right?
Yeah.
Tyga was trash.
Kara was here
Tyga
too.
was trash on this album.
This is one of the bigger records that crossed over too.
Kara was good.
This is fire.
Yeah, this is
Kara was playing.
I love this one.
Kara was playing on the radio, I think.
I used to play this.
Yeah, it might have been you. I was about to say.
This whole album.
I was about to say, you were the one playing Kara. I was about to say.
Yeah, Dirty Wine with Banky. That's the one.
Because see, this is like, listen to this one, right? As far as hold on. Like he's speaking English.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, oh, this one would work for the mainstream
because
more.
there were lyrics.
Yeah.
And this is what I always tell artists, like, look, you cannot get lost in the fact that there's hype around the sound right now. You have to actually make sure that you're putting out music that can cross over in different markets. Yeah. This album did well in Nigeria, outside Nigeria, because the lyrics were palatable. There were lyrics that were actually palatable. You could read them and they actually made sense. You know what I'm saying?
This album now would work. It's so ahead of its time.
Like this
still. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it led to what's going on now.
That's the weird thing, right? Like something can be a bridge and you're like, damn, if something like that comes out.
But it's like, it was the bridge then, but I wish it was now. But there would be no now if it wasn't for this.
Exactly. So the hope for all fans of this project is that, you know, moving forward, that artists start to, you know, stop being lazy and actually get back to making full.
And what are they doing now? They're just making
freestyling.
Just kind of making songs, hot songs.
Freestyling.
Yeah.
Just because whatever you put out will be hot.
Vibes.
Yeah, vibes.
It's wild. It's kind of like what's happening with hip hop. It's like you go back 10 years and you were measured by your bars.
Yeah.
Now everybody's like, oh, it's fine, whatever.
The vibe is amazing right now, but what in 10 years, what will you listen to from today that's like, oh, that was my shit?
Yeah, because it's going to be a different vibe. So I don't think there's much to listen to without the words, because the words is what takes us back to that place. You know what I mean? That feeling you had when you hear the song.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the third one.
The third one.
Yeah. That's my shit on the way
In
out.
My bed?
Yeah, let me hear it again.
The third one. The third one was Did I play On Top of Your Matter?
No, not that one. What's the next one? This one.
All right, boom. So your song of the week is "Show You the Money."
Sorry, it's old, but I have to clean up some things with WizKid, guys. So we're gonna go with this.
Are you gonna dance you if I show you my money? Are you gonna dance you if I show you the way? Are you gonna dance you if I show you my pockets, baby? Are you gonna dance you if I show you my wallet? I will show you the money, baby. Dance for me, baby. Move for me, don't go for you. I will show you the money, baby. Dance for me, show me your body, don't go for you. African, 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 baby. Ooh, yeah. See, African, 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 baby. I don't, yeah. The money too much, I'm dashing. Are you feeling my singing? I whatever you're thinking. Can't you see what I'm feeling? Lagos to Dubai, Abuja to Missouri, go back to Mumbai. Now with the music that want to dance to. Are you gonna dance you if I show you my money? Are you gonna dance you if I show you the way? Are you gonna dance you if I show you my pockets, baby? Are you gonna dance you if I show you my wallet? I will show you the money, baby. Dance for me, baby. Move for me, don't go for you. I will show you the money, I will, baby. Dance for me, show me your body, don't go for you. Mini money more. Baby, give me all your loving. You need me, money more. I no go take your love for granted. Baby, fire go Joe. Baby, you and I just they go. Don't let bad mind stop our flow. Baby, make we just they go. The money too much, I'm dashing. Are you feeling my singing? I whatever you're thinking. Can't you see what I'm feeling? Lagos to Dubai, Abuja to Missouri.
Alright, that was Show You the Money by WizKid. Shout outs to Cipha. Cipha knew what it was, man. Cipha knows what it is.
He has that song in his laptop.
You know, it's actually there's receipts.
Sheets.
You know?
Let the man.
Let the record show. Cipha was the only New York radio DJ that was playing this album on Hot 97. I was there.
You wanna know another crazy thing?
You weren't outside.
You wanna know another crazy thing? I bought that album. Woo! You see what I'm saying?
You did something that Nigerians don't even really do.
No 419. I paid money for it.
So maybe you're not really Nigerian then. You
might be Ghanaian.
Yeah,
you might be Ghanaian. That's okay. His jollof.
Somebody did call him white.
His jollof might not be oily after all. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
You got to take Cipha to a Nigeria restaurant.
He might put shit on his...
We're going to take Cipha to a Nigeria restaurant.
It's cool. We'll bring you to Nigeria this December and Ghana.
I want to go because...
I went with Ebro in December.
Yeah. Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that. I want to go for the real reason I've always wanted to go, not to clean up this.
No.
This is going to be cleaned up in like...
Dog, I'm telling you, there's so many people in entertainment that hit me after that trip like, yo, you didn't let me know you were going, why?
Yeah.
And it's true. I fucked up because just like you, just like Trends, just like, Fleck, there's so many other people in the business I've worked with that want to go, but never had the conduit to go.
Right.
So I just decided like, a month before I went, I'm gonna go. So like a lot of people weren't expecting me to go, but this December, we
let me go.
Roll out. We rolling out. We're gonna roll deep. Go to Afrochella.
I just got to get my tattoo that says my daughter's name is Sade.
Hey, get to the airport. I am not Cipha.
You gotta just tat the birth certificate
That's
on there so
funny.
they know. Like, you know what I mean? This isn't coincidental.
That's so funny.
Before you kill me, look.
That's so funny.
Oh man.
Cipha, you've never been to Africa?
No.
I know there's some DJs that have gone with like artists and stuff.
I was supposed to go to Gambia with Tim Westwood and Chris Goldfinger once. I didn't go. I was supposed to go to Senegal with Akon. I couldn't go. I was supposed to go to South Africa with Dave Chappelle. I couldn't go.
Was it because of the passport?
No, it just work, just timing.
Yeah.
Timing. I always wanted to go. I never even been to Egypt. Like, I want to hit the continent.
We're gonna make it happen.
I saw this guy. Styles was in South Africa.
Oh yeah, he's South African. He's of South African descent.
Yeah, his mom is South African.
Styles P.
Really?
Yeah, his mom's South African.
Oh shit! Now that you say that, yeah.
Look at Styles. He looks South African.
Now that you say that.
he was obviously he has family there, but he was just having the time. It was like when with his kids, his wife.
Yeah.
He was just
I want to go.
Looks like it's from Joburg.
I think he was there during the Nipsey time.
Nipsey, man.
Yeah, right.
Nipsey's another one. Nip and I were talking. We were gonna do something with here. We were gonna do something with him in Eritrea. And unfortunately we weren't able to do it. But, I'm glad to see a lot of people in the entertainment space, making their way back to the continent. I think it will help improve a lot of things culturally on this side.
As long as it's not just for business. But anyway, I'm gonna go to the country of Haiti.
Saka
Facts. You're hip, bro.
You
might be on the low.
Some babes are there.
Oh wow, you're there for the babes.
Some mothers' daughters are there. Somebody's daughter is there.
But the artist collabed with a West African artist, Adekunle Gold.
Damn, your favorite artist?
Oh wow, you were at this event.
What are you talking about?
The Haiti.
In Miami.
Yes. I think he had
BioFest.
Yes.
It was during Ultra.
Yes. He had Mr. Easy at the one you went to, right?
So for context, Michael Brun is a Haitian DJ. He's predominantly EDM leaning, but what he does is very similar to what like an Easy or Burna does, where he takes a lot of like the cultural influences of Haiti and infuses it into house music. Yeah. So he's built a name off of that, and he brings a lot of Africans, a lot of other West Indians into his sound so that he can help give them exposure to it. So he's a friend of the show.
Yeah, so this is Michael Brown featuring Adekunle Gold.
Sim de gen l'argent, m'dache ton gâteau pour elle. Sim de gen dollar, ta pote crème glacée pour elle. Sim de gen César, m'da pote chocolat pour elle. Hélas, c'est malheureux mieux, ça m'tire m'baka salé. C'est de moitié mieux, moi pas gain l'argent serré. Prends français lettre là pour moi, qu'elle n'est pas pour me poter pour Eda. Eda oh, Eda oh. Bral bouilli mami prend yon point pour me poter pour Eda. Avec yon Christo, parce que Eda c'est my love, and that's it, my love, my love, and that's it, my love, and that's it.
I don't have what you want, baby, but I can give you what you need. I can't half of your love, but if you try me, I will show you that I'm the one deserving of your heart. I'm to Baba mi dele dele, I feel one mommy feel. We mo go to Los Angeles, mo kere mo dele. My chances, I'm on that now, got me back. I will break down. Oh my love, my love, my love, my love, oh my love, my love. And that's it, my love, and that's it, my love, my love.
Ou pa mande m'kose bon ti, pa bejen pou l'va pou mal weda. Ti ou de pou bebe nem ka eda. Eda oh, oh, oh. Jime bie fouye menem weda. Mwen suiv kasa ou se, jusqu'à ce que mwen rive. Eda oh, fem de la la, chéri fem de la la. Eda oh, fem de la la, chéri fem de la la. Eda oh, fem de la la, chéri fem de la la. Eda oh, fem de la la, chéri fem de la la. Eda oh, fem de la la, chéri fem de la la. Eda oh,
boom boom.
I felt like I was supposed to boom 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 it. Yeah, because you did one boom, he did two booms, and there was okay, boom boom boom. No, all right. Anyway, yes, by Michael Brown featuring. I feel like it's supposed to, but if you realize, I stayed away from saying the title. It's EDA. I don't want my Haitians to come for me. It's EDA.
Yeah, that happened to me once. No.
That's not who. That's not who you want inside.
Funky.
So I'm tiptoeing, but it's a great song regardless. Michael Brown featuring Adekunle Gold. So what do you have for us, bro?
How do you feel about the slang a couple years ago when artists would be like Lego? You know what I mean? Like when people say, did that make you feel any type of disrespect towards Legos?
I never spoke for Legos. Have you spoke for
Lego?
You know Legos is actually a Portuguese word?
I did know that. I actually did know that, yeah.
See, if people was like, how did they colonize? You do like that area of the world was popping.
Oh my God.
We were trade masters back then. We were exporting way more.
Right by the water, yeah.
What? How did the Portuguese find us to even know that we had anything there?
Yeah.
Portuguese didn't just set
Portuguese were first?
Yeah, the Portuguese were the first Latin country to get
to Africa.
To the Gold Coast, yes. Before that, I mean, Africans have been making those. The Chinese were there before that. The Americans have been to West Africa before that.
But they just weren't looking for slaves. But when them people came through, they were like, oh wow, they work hard. Look at that. Service and let's make it happen. Stack them up.
Oh, yo, I know we gotta end. Have y'all been to the African American Museum in DC?
Oh nah, you need days for that. I love that. I've been there 3 different times.
I fucked up. First of all,
how many times have you been?
I only went once. I went a couple weeks ago.
You haven't been there.
You can't even go. The basement is like the history.
It's a different level.
I couldn't go see the rest of the museum of how upset I was coming out that basement.
Nah, bro, I'm telling you. Yo, it's like the basement is dead like what it is. And the top is like, for y'all to like just...
I gotta go another day.
Yeah, no, I've been there 3 times and I feel like I might have missed something. That's how it is. I went there with like Ludi, homegirl who's like big on African studies. So she's like, boom, teaching me everything.
That shit was
it's
hard,
needed.
man.
It's needed.
That shit, woo, heavy on the soul.
Nah, they took their time with it. I'll give them that much. Yeah, that's the one thing I will tell you. You will learn about African history is that Africans don't teach African history. No, but in general, Africans don't teach. If only.
I mean, listen, the
white man controls our school. What's the word I'm looking for? No. The way it's done, like, damn, the word is right there.
System.
Yeah, but it's like, no, like what the school teaches.
The
curriculum.
I wanted to say it.
Yeah, so close. No, but the white man controls the curriculum, so they like get to tell us what to teach. So
of course,
a lot of times people are making fun of African Americans or non-Africans for not knowing a lot about African history. Most Africans don't.
Yeah, it was wiped.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking wiped.
So I got here and learned more about the continent because I read up on it then back home.
Yeah.
What's up with your song, bro? Too many options?
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, so it's your time, Slum.
Sorry to interrupt.
It's your time, Slum.
I was watching Lethal Weapon 2 last night, and you remember the bad guys in that movie was South African? And he goes, he wants to go to South Africa. And he goes, but he's black. It's the funniest scene. He's black. Black.
Rarely I pull out a track from South Africa.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. Look at that. So we've got Nigeria, Haiti, and South Africa. Look at that.
Let's go back, you so sad. Should've told your bitches and hoes to fall back. Now I got your clothes, your shoes, it's all packed. Yo, you gotta go, this home is so cracked. The walls I can't patch, the life I can't plan. The wife you can't have, just slip through your hands, huh? Was it worth all that you had, huh? Wait, tell me why you mad now. Oh, it's just a one night stand, huh? Nigga, I hope that you strapped up. You a joke, you should go to stand up. Kevin Hart fall short with the prenup.
They say angels fall, those are the words you lie. You know you're the cause of the pilgrim call. You're lost. And in your words I'm crucified. And in your calls I'm glorified. Why not take my heart, make it what you want? Maybe then I'll survive without the beating inside. What would be the cause of my mind being lost? You are darkness divine.
That was dope. Yeah, and that's not Afro beats, right? Okay.
You have to put Afro in front of everything? Okay.
I feel like it's needed at this point to just make people like, okay, this is what we're expecting from it. Because like you said, accents and all this just throws people off. So I think like the Afro put in front of it, like,
yeah.
It's crazy because even remember when what's his name, 21 Savage got arrested, and just the idea of him being British, they took all his street away from him. They're like, nah, he can't be a thug. He's British. Yeah, fam.
They try to kill him with that.
Fam, like being British is something like you soft now. If only y'all knew. Like people, I would love for the hood to travel more.
Look, we should start a hood exchange program.
Oh my! You send one gangster to another.
No, we gotta
gangster.
send we gotta bring because they won't go by themselves. We need to bring like 10,
squad, yeah,
right? Like 10, some niggas from Atlanta.
Yeah.
10, take them on a plane. You know how they do the birthright for Jewish kids?
Yeah,
like you have to go to Israel.
Like, no, we should.
We should do the thug birthright.
No,
like,
put them in the
birthright.
Now you come back and you get respect from that hood. You good. You're good everywhere.
Fuck birthright.
No, for real. No,
why isn't there a birthright program in the continent?
Why for real? Why would they want black people to love each other?
True.
We should start sending thugs to different places, though.
Yeah.
Like a thug,
we should start sending Nigerian thugs to China.
That custom pattern got to be real, because you know how you can't
send Nigerian thugs to China so they can be, a little more lenient on those interest rates. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow, you're making Asian references. All right, cool. No, that was you. That was you.
I didn't say that.
But no, it'd be dope though. But we got to make sure they don't leave, like they don't bring guns to like somewhere like London, because they would change our ecosystem.
That's just true.
You know, I mean, it's like with the food where you can't bring certain animals. So we got to do that.
I don't want to do this exchange program without going through TSA. Like we're gonna we're gonna search for guns. What's wrong with this guy, man?
No, but
I see.
They has
you
to
see
be
why they separate us, right?
There has to be certain things they can't bring in. You know what I mean? Like the culture. Like you can't just switch up the whole ecosystem. Like you know what I mean? Some New Yorker might come with something that it's not popping over there and switch up the whole damn hustle.
Like Ghana Jollof.
So you got to go there and take it in. I'm not doing this. I've heard I've been too critical of Ghanaians. So I'm trying to switch up.
It's always him. I don't know why he's like that.
Because I make a lot of short jokes.
Look,
you know what I mean? I make a lot of short jokes, but I grew up around Ghanaians, so I could make those jokes to my
shout
people.
out to my Ghanaians.
But like similar to you now, it's like some Ghanaians don't know me. They're gonna hear them like, who the fuck do you think you are? Yeah,
no, and they're right, and rightfully so. You know what I mean? Like, why you be coming for them?
They can only reach certain parts of the cabinet.
That's so crazy.
Like you can only punch your neck.
Right.
Your chest.
My knees are done. My knees are done.
Abdul,
a couple jabs to the knees, and I'm out of here.
You feel free to bear hug this guy.
No. Where would his head reach?
Wow, Abdul's tall.
No,
bro.
Abdul is a tall Ghanaian. Outside of him, but like every other Ghanaian.
Stormzy count?
If they headbutt me,
Stormzy's a giant.
If they Stormzy's a grown ass. Ghanaian. He's a grown ass
Ghanaian. You're calling Ghanaians little boys?
He's a grown ass Ghanaian.
Why are you calling Ghanaians little boys?
No, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, he's a big ass Ghanaian man. Like, he's a statue-sized Ghanaian.
I'm just gonna see you in just back.
I'm gonna leave.
No, you've done enough. You've done enough. You pissed off one Nigerian country.
We don't need Syfe getting manhandled in more than one West African
Like,
country.
we want him to have fun in West Africa. But you should think about it, though. December in Lagos and
It's
Accra
not a trap, by the way. We're honestly.
I would love to go.
Yeah.
I would love to go.
We'll set that up. I'm going December. He's going December. You know, industry people get the flights for free. You know, I
don't know who he's referring to as industry.
They get the flights for free. I have to actually pay for that.
I paid for my flight.
I'm about to go do overtime. I'm late for work. Yeah, niggas talking up my.
I'm late for work too.
Cool.
Yeah,
but anyway,
you guys ruined my day off.
Right.
You ruined my day off.
Had plans, but you. I just want you to know. Oh. Look at that.
I gotta go on Pinterest. I'm trying to do some home organization.
You're an adult.
Yo,
nice. That's like some grown shit.
This podcast is way too long. Let me tell you something.
Look at the time.
I know we gotta leave. You gotta edit this down. I was literally when I made the response video, right, with my laptop.
Yeah, you were like, excuse my house, I'm cleaning.
The reason why I'm so close to the phone where my face looks huge is because my room was toe up because I'm reorganizing everything, and I didn't want to.
Don't give this nigga. Don't give him materials, and he's dirty.
Yeah, and be like this dirty Puerto Rican talking about our culture.
Didn't know you're Puerto Rican. This dirty white guy.
Nah, they're dirty white guy.
Dirty Italian.
You know how white people are. That's what they're gonna be saying.
That's why the shit is so close. And when I watch
Super Mario,
he flipped the camera
cut it out over there with your pizza,
and then he's like, "I flip back."
and your linguine.
I was literally, my wife went away, and I'm literally like vacuuming behind the bed, and I was like, should I respond to this? And I was like, I don't want WizKid to be upset. That's the only thing that made me say, let me just say my side, so that when if you ever need to find the truth, you see my response, right? It's there, right? It's on the internet. And I was like, but my room is a mess. I was like, I'll just do it close. Yo, thanks for having me.
Thank you so much.
I really appreciate you coming through.
I just love having the dialogue, man. And anything you took as me trying to diss anybody or the culture or the artist, I apologize that it even came off that way. I have nothing but love, and I appreciate you having me on here to just to push the culture forward, man.
That's what we do.
And now I get to go to the continent.
No, definitely. End of the year,
I'm not doing no safari shit though. I don't.
We don't have safari in the outside.
There's no safari.
We don't have safari in the west.
I was a huge advocate of the northern part of Nigeria.
Yeah, guys, it was a pleasure having you on. Thank you to Cipha. Shout out to all the artists we gave on, and we'll catch y'all next episode. Peace.